Buddy, it's your boy Randy Anderson with another episode of the Average Guy Podcast on the Average Guy Studios. You know what? We're gonna bring it back. Basement episodes. We're gonna bring the basement episodes back. You know what I'm saying? If you guys haven't heard the basement episodes, it's literally the original episodes of the Average Guy Podcast when it was really no rules. But you know what I'm saying? Now we got a little couple stipulations. But that's about it. So I have all of my co-hosts. We got the legendary, one of the three amigos,
Barack B. motherfucking Gasson,
and the
Dante Spencer, Dante Spencer 78 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Hit me up. My Facebook, Dante Spencer Senior,
Facts.
and all that other good. Y'all can just hit me up and y'all find me, aka Slap Your Mama on Thursdays,
Okay.
aka I'm about to drink your bottle if I see it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Oh.
And we got two new people with us today.
Yes, and we have two new co-hosts today, man. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh my gosh.
Saluna. You can find me at Saluna Visuals on Instagram.
Ooh, those look good. Ooh, look at those. Ooh. The boy Cash, man. Cash with Katana IG.
Yeah, man. As soon as y'all hear this, don't forget to look at the link in the description below and make sure you guys follow them.
Yeah,
So man,
it's
let's get this episode started.
So what you want to talk about, man?
We're talking about.
What y'all want to talk
It's-
about? I'm
yo,
just here.
It's us.
Y'all the guests, so y'all pick
Man.
the topic. We already put some out there.
Okay.
We put the topics out there so y'all know what they are, or y'all could just throw one
What
up
do we
top of
got
your
race related? Because I've been feeling on some, it's Black History Month. I've been feeling on a racial
we can talk
tension
about
type of thing.
I mean, everybody's talking about this wall.
Yeah, that wall, man. I don't know if you've
The
seen
water
it.
they gonna crawl under or fly over that wall.
Yeah.
Nigga, they already got tunnels to the U.S.
Yeah,
So that
man.
wall ain't gonna mean shit.
Did you just showed me that they
There's like
have,
$5 billion on a wall that people gonna fly over, go under, go around like they've been doing.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense at all, man.
But we still got dirty water in Flint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family in Flint, yo.
Exactly.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather for coming from Flint, but not doing nothing for that water. I'm just saying.
right.
I mean,
But Gucci though.
but buy some Gucci all
Oh my
day.
gosh. Have you heard the song yet?
What?
Have you heard the track?
T.I.?
T.I.
Yeah.
Oh,
them
T.I.
was
went
ill.
That
hard.
motherfucker slap.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, that's how I knew about the Flint thing.
Yeah.
Man, he went off. He went off on that joint.
Shouts
man.
out to T.I.
Hold on, we gotta get Ja Rule on the phone real
Man.
quick.
That tip.
We gotta get Ja Rule on the phone.
Didn't you say that they had a prototype for the wall now?
Yeah, I gotta send you those pictures, man.
It's the Dave Chappelle thing where it gets somebody to Ja Rule on the phone.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the little drops.
Man.
So yeah, man.
Let me see if I
So
can find those
this
pictures.
is up to y'all. I'm letting y'all ride. Hey, I'm just letting y'all know I'm an average guy with a podcast. I have lots of views on lots of different things. So
Oh, man.
you will hate me, you will love me. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Either way, we gonna win. Either way.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, here we go.
He got a tie. I think he got a tie.
Well, now he's
These are
pulling up
prototypes.
pictures of the prototypes.
Yeah, they had prototypes of what the
Of
wall
the
would
wall.
look like already made, and I was like, I couldn't believe this.
And where is it?
Couldn't
gonna
believe
be?
that, man.
Is it just gonna be
Yeah, that's
on
crazy.
the border? Is it just gonna be on the
Yep.
border, or is it going
Yeah.
all around the United States?
So if I
It's
had a
gonna be on
grappling
the border.
hook,
just the border.
Just the border.
so if I had a grappling hook, I could just easily climb over that John.
I'm Batman.
Man, that's
Is that
ridiculous.
Right, that I don't even think that's what 100 feet tall.
Yeah.
They said it's 333 billion. Is that what we
Some-
saw? on the
No.
news?
Yeah, I think that's what they have right now. What they working
And
with
it
the
only
budget.
cost, correct me if I'm wrong, $165 million to fix that water crisis in Flint.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
dang, that sounds about right.
Yes,
Dang.
that's exactly.
Wow, yeah, that's some numbers for you right there.
What?
So, I have
It's a waste of money. That's a waste of money, man.
Because when you think about it, bullshit aside, Mexicans, I'm sorry, Spanish.
I mean, I think Mexicans are cool. They
Well,
like that. That's
okay, well,
I think they like
I
that.
want to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Mexicans ain't the ones that's coming over here
Yeah.
like that no more. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had them at first or whatever, coming
True.
over illegally.
Yeah.
But
But
they're not the main demographic that's coming over here illegally. Not at this point,
No,
nah.
not really. No.
Nah, well, the dude, I got to work with a Mexican guy. Cool dude. Smooth dude. He don't have no, man, he ain't one of them type to hate black
Right.
people, nothing like that, because they got him out there.
Oh, yes.
Right.
He was like, his biggest problem with that wall situation is that money could be going somewhere totally different. That money could go, you know what I mean? You can end world hunger for 3 years.
Facts.
For $5 point something billion, man. Come
No,
on,
yeah,
dog.
only $5.7 billion.
Yeah.
And he was crying
Amazon's
about
worth
that.
$11 trillion.
Man,
Tax free. What they're gonna do with that? You know what I mean?
Y'all want my honest opinion?
Yeah, average guy with a podcast.
Man.
What's up?
You know, because they're not white. So since you're not white and you're not in the 1%, you good.
you don't apply.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy,
We
man.
don't want you here. We already made y'all build everything else. So what do we
Only
need y'all for?
he always says immigrants are coming from the border. Like immigrants are coming from all over, dude. Not just he's always focusing on Mexico. He always says Mexico is like the biggest deal.
Like they're the
Drugs gonna come from everywhere. Drugs are gonna come from everywhere, not just Mexico. And every time he says something about the wall, he says like he always throws a case out there where it happened. Where some family was terrorized by some immigrant, and like it happened to happen. You know what I mean? But you pointed the one out of the millions of cases you've had. You know what I
With
mean?
the
Like,
State of the Union, you watched
Come
that?
on, man.
They brought those families on that lost their people. They broke into the house and killed a family, and the family was there and addressed at the State of the Union.
What is that?
As soon as he was talking about border.
That's crazy.
But he was talking about war on crimes. I'm like, what crimes exactly? Other than what drugs and
Right, and trafficking or what?
trafficking.
That's what he always says, trafficking.
And another thing I just want to ask y'all's thing. So I don't know if y'all know this, but Jefferson City, Missouri, you know what I'm saying? We are literally the capital of Missouri.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of land all around us that people don't really look at.
True.
There are airplane drops.
Oh,
all
I
around
see
us.
that.
Yes.
I see
All around
that, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I know a couple
That's
people,
crazy.
but I have heard approximately at 12:05 every night a package is delivered in one or two of these locations. And
Oh, wow.
it could not be drugs, meth, because meth is the biggest one in Missouri.
Huge.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Huge.
That's like candy.
There was so many.
That's like candy out here.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I knew like two of the people, unfortunately.
Dang.
Yeah, it was meth, it was marijuana, it was X pills, and it was a couple other things, but I'm not gonna really allude on.
I can believe that, man.
So
That's not far fetched at all. That's not far fetched at all.
I mean, y'all live here,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
y'all,
that's-
y'all will see it.
Summer, they were all kind of drug busts last summer.
Bro.
There was a SWAT team.
Yeah.
Like off of Clark.
I mean, it's a small city, man. The city don't have no funding, and I can see them like pushing their own agenda to like push stuff in the streets to to create revenue.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense to me.
Yep.
They have, what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense. I mean, if you have the ability to do it,
But then the crimes are pushed off on people of color.
yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause
Yeah.
Shout out to the people in the movie.
Right, man.
I know y'all don't just be raising chickens and bees and,
Man.
and goats and other things.
They be
like
cooking
that.
some stuff, too.
Vegetation. Oh yeah,
They be cooking some stuff. I mean,
Yo. I used to help Lincoln. I used to
Man.
help I did work at the backstage crew, whatever, for Willie back there.
oh, he's cool people, man. Willie's cool people, man.
What? It don't work.
Oh, you done lost the back to the gym.
Not in batteries. My bad, Joe.
Yeah, Willie's good people though.
Yeah.
Record.
Willie's good people, dog.
Record, don't
Try
say.
it.
Yeah.
And if it don't work, come back to me. But yeah, no, yeah. Willie. I worked with Willie. I worked with. I think the dude's name was Michael. He worked like he had bees and stuff like that. And like we would go to his farm, carry the bees,
Hey,
and
that's
move the bees and shit like that. So
wow.
shout out to my brother because he's the one that
Hey.
tricked me to doing that shit.
That's kind of cool though. I'd love to
Oh, no,
do that.
Trust me, I was scared for my life. He was
Man.
he was like, all right, because I don't know if y'all like, all right, yellow shorts, you know what I'm saying, bright colors. It was like,
That attracts
I
him.
was always like, don't wear bright colors. It's like, all right, cool. I wore
Oh,
all
man.
black. He was like, why are you wearing that? I was like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
Right.
He's like, all black. No, like, I would have been cool if you wore bright colors, but all black, it attracts them. I was like, you got
For real, does it really?
I was like,
Does it
why are
really?
you playing with
I
me?
don't know.
I never knew that.
I was like, why are you playing
What?
with me?
It's in the bright colors.
I kn-
Black.
Yeah, they would think it was a flower or something.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
And I looked at my brother, I was like, you motherfucker. And he just started
Wow.
laughing. I was just like, you know what, cool. But carrying this big ass thing of bees with the queen bee in the middle and shit like that.
Ooh,
I was scared, but got the job done doing the doom. And like he was taking us all around. Like he had like I think it was 45 acres or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So he was
So
taking us all
that's-
around, and like they had like a stick or like well not a stick but like a stake in the ground. He was like, don't pass this area.
Oh,
I was like, why not? Just be
Right.
an average guy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I was curious.
of course
Why
you gotta
not?
let me
Why
know
not?
something.
I was like, yeah. He was
For
like,
real.
He's like, oh yeah, over the. He's like, you see that barn right there? I was like, yeah. He's like, they cook meth over there. I was like,
Oh shit.
Oh,
say what?
I
Yeah.
mean, there's a few of them.
You can probably
That's
smell that
sketchy.
shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you can probably
Oh,
smell
yeah.
it. Damn.
See now.
But
I mean, that drop zone you talking about, that's like used to be my old job. Remember?
Yeah,
Over there, there's nothing. We walked over there before.
yeah, I see that plan. I saw it.
Dude, they be having like military grade choppers dropping stuff off. I'm like, dude, what's going on? I know we got National Guard right over here.
yeah.
So that's not, you know,
Yeah, I used to
but I
serve
mean,
them
still.
coffee.
right. I mean,
But yeah.
that's crazy.
It's a lot of stuff that.
That makes sense.
But there is one
Some
thing I
people-
do want to bring light to. It is this Gucci. It is this
Yeah.
Gucci massacre
Yeah, that's crazy.
because people, black folks, we love brands.
We love nice
flags,
things, man.
We love to show out. You know what I'm saying? So
But we make it cool though.
We do.
We make anything cool.
we do.
I said, I'm right there.
Anything,
So I
though.
want to hear y'all's perspective on how this Gucci massacre is going to impact the black community and, in an uplifting way. Do you think that it's going to lead us in the right direction to focus more? And it sucks that this had to happen for us to focus more on each other.
Right.
But
It always takes something.
no, I want everybody's honest opinion about that because now that our attention's off of the Italian and French brands
Oh,
right now,
yeah.
everybody's going towards the black community and their black brands and their
Right.
luxury brands and stuff. How do you all think that it's going to impact us in a good way or not?
I think personally, as with everything with black folks, unfortunately, it's a fad we're going through, a phase, whatever you want to call it, something temporary that we're going through because that's how we do everything. Unfortunately, like we can't just stick to our guns and be like, you know what, I ain't buying from these people for this. We might do 30 days. We might boycott the NFL for however long.
Right. Until your favorite team playing, they back at that
but
shit.
Let me see some Chiefs come up on
Right,
the
right.
air real quick.
Right.
I was boycotted last week, but
Man,
no, but
That's
hey,
some bullshit.
it's the truth,
Everybody's
though.
lying, but anyway.
hey, but you know what? I boycotted the Super Bowl. I didn't boycott it. I watched it over here online. But what I want to say is, I boycotted it on basis of like I was only watching it to say that they were going to win
okay.
because I think it's rigged at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, and really, I think I talked more or less to them versus even watching the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about the money, man.
Right.
It's all about the money. It's all about the money at the end of the day. Because the network got to play that shit. If nobody want to play, nobody want to see it, they don't make good money.
But
You know what I mean?
unfortunately, I hate to say it, we going through another phase.
That's true.
Fast? Wait, what?
Yeah, right.
But what about y'all? How y'all feel about it?
Man, I do feel like it'll be a phase, but I mean, I feel like the real ones will stick through it.
Right.
I mean, I feel like looking like a dickhead because you got some Gucci on, it ain't really worth that shit. You ain't got to throw that shit on just because it's nice looking. You know what I'm saying? It's nice looking. Like, dude, there's a billion other nice brands you can go.
It's literally just a symbol. It's literally
Yeah,
just their brand.
but then that's the only way people want it. It's because of the brand name.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not even.
You know what I'm saying? You see some shit and you can rock all some shit in some Target and be cool.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, for real.
the other day we wasn't talking about Gucci, but when we did our podcast in general, I was like, shit, I don't care what I got on. If I really want to, I can make it look fly.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah. They say it's the person make the clothes, right? That's what they say.
Exactly.
That's what they say. Right.
What you mean?
That's a whole nother topic though.
it is.
For real.
It's a whole nother one.
Because
but-
people will treat you different when you wear some different shit.
Yeah, they
Right.
do.
They like,
Right.
man, what the fuck is
Especially
this
black
dude got
folks.
on? It's black folks the first ones to join you if you ain't got some shit that they think is hot.
I remember the first
Right.
pair of shoes I ever bought myself with my own money is Vans, all
Yeah.
white Vans, and I
Hey.
used to
Off the
get
wall?
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vans is the shit.
And I used to get dogged on because I wasn't wearing Forces
And
or
that's why-
Jordans,
that's
whatever.
why.
Now everybody's wearing Vans. Right now it's popular,
Yeah.
but they used to make fun of me because I had on why they used to call them buddies.
Yeah.
My little white Vans.
That's
Yeah.
why though. See, that's why
Right.
niggas can't stick through the phase. They can't
Exactly.
stick because they don't want to get Joan on.
Right. Like, for
Yeah,
instance,
John.
I ain't gonna lie, man. These right here, I think they cost me like about $8. $8 whole dollars.
That's all.
And I
Hey,
rock them and make them look like,
Dude.
Hey, guess what? That's how much the Balenciagas cost. They hike the prices up. But that's
Oh yeah, you know,
Hey,
yeah, right.
hey,
True shit. True shit.
You know
Remember
what,
that
though?
video I seen?
Y'all might as well go buy y'all. I hate to say it, some Yeezys. If y'all going, hey,
I keep it 100 with you,
it's
though.
still black.
Bro. Yeah, it is black on.
I've never owned a
Fuck.
pair of Yeezys.
I've never had
But
either.
the brand that the Yeezys are stolen from, them motherfuckers is comfortable as
For real?
shit.
Yeezy stuff. Wait, what?
Yes, them.
Oh, you mean the
those are
design?
not- yeah, those are not created by Kanye.
How you just mocked them?
man.
Yep.
You know what? I wish,
Trash.
I wish Jay-Z would have just really stuck with The Rock. Rock could wear clothing or whatever.
That shit was hot, man.
It was hot. It was hot and it was affordable. Like,
I'd rock some Rockwear right now.
right.
Oh, that shit
For
is
real.
gonna come back.
If I seen some
And
dope
Masterpiece
Rockwear
stuff,
shit, I'd rock it
Masterpiece
for
stuff
real.
will come back too.
Then you know
Yeah.
what? I like The Rock. I mean, you know what? I like Master P stuff. I mean, I like Master P and you know what they was doing. But I didn't like. I wasn't cool with their clothes. That's just me personally.
What was the
No
P
Limit.
Miller shit?
Yeah, P.
I
Miller.
remember
No
that
Limit.
shit.
Yeah.
I used to rock the shit out of
Motherfucker used to rock some P Miller though.
Baby.
They did.
I remember that
but
shit.
It wasn't me.
Fila.
Yeah. Damn.
Give me some
Baby
FUBU.
snacks.
Some baby
No.
snacks.
You ready? Woo-hoo, I'm about to take myself
Oh
a little
shit,
bit.
right?
Stephon Marbury. Y'all remember
Hey,
them
yeah,
motherfuckers?
yeah.
Them motherfuckers
Wow.
used to go. Nigga,
Everybody had.
Hey.
When
Talking
you
about the
get-
ones with the spinners in them.
Yeah, no, I remember
Who had
them.
some? I remember them joints though. Who had basketball? Was it Marbury that had them bitches?
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
spinners?
yeah.
I was like, bro.
I remember these
And you
songs.
just
They were
spins when you
Yeah,
walk
when
and
you
shit.
walk, yep.
That shit was fucking crazy, yeah.
But do
Man.
y'all know anyone right now that is building their own clothing brand or
Man.
shoe
Uh,
brand?
two of our cousins, Lauren, Langston, and Latasha. They have their clothing brands. It's Black Dress
Latasha who?
Jones.
Latoya.
Latoya, my bad, Latoya.
No. Well, your cousins, my brother and sister.
Yeah,
Well,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
they my brother and sister from my mama's
Ex.
ex-husband.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
But yeah, they brothers and sisters. But
Yeah.
you know, just because mom and daddy get divorced, don't mean the kids gotta get divorced too.
Right, right,
You
yeah.
know, so
What you mean? I run a
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
with both of them.
Right,
With one
so-
of them. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what's
but I didn't know they was on their own clothes.
Yeah.
Because last thing I heard was when Bro
I
got
don't know
killed.
anyone that's doing
Oh
it.
yeah.
I
mean,
know, I know black people do jewelry. I know black
he
women do a lot of
customizes his
jewelry.
own stuff.
Yeah, I be throwing patches on
Oh.
whatever. I be
Oh.
like, man, I
Swag.
want my own
Matter of
shit,
fact,
man.
my other nephew, Eric.
Oh yeah, Eric.
Eric doing his own
and
thing
stuff.
now.
Damn. Black
So,
people,
and
man.
Eric's here.
Boy, I tell you, black people can do anything.
We can do anything.
Anything,
right.
dude.
We
Anything.
we can create anything and make anything popular.
That's
But
true.
my bad. Back to you guys' topic
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the Gucci. All right, I'm gonna say this because I know people gonna look back at my pictures and be like, "Nigga, you got a Gucci sweater on." Exactly.
Gucci.
The Gucci sweater, like they say it was made by somebody from Gucci, but those sweaters mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool.
Rest in peace, Big B.I.G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was literally one of the people that I looked up to when I was younger, and I was like,
Yeah.
My
I
mom
gotta-
rocked Gucci's.
I was like, I gotta get one. I got both of the iconic sweaters.
I
Hey.
still rock
And-
Gucci.
Mhm.
So like, people gonna be like, oh, what you got? Yeah, I don't care. Them like $300 sweaters now.
Yeah.
But mine's are original.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mine's are the original before they was like super popular.
Hey.
So-
Nice.
Yeah, I was just like, nah. Yeah, I'm riding with them. But Gucci, it's literally like Dante said, it's a fad. Ain't nobody gonna stick with this shit.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
I'm,
got-
We
I'm,
don't have, we
Little
lack that
bit
much
of-
faith in
A
our
little
people.
bit of faith.
no,
Yeah.
I have lack of faith in the sheep. You know what I'm saying? And on my Instagram on my Instagram, I said that there's two type of people. There's niggas and there's black people.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The niggas will run with whoever says what. So the niggas will run whatever Floyd says because Floyd's got the money.
Oh yeah.
They see you with the money. They see him flashing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna run with you because you got that look. You know what I'm saying? You got the
Yeah.
bitches. You got the money. You got all the chains. You got all that. So they're gonna ride with you because they're like, yo, we see you. We like the way what you doing.
Yeah.
T.I., that's like the little 3 months. What's 3 months gonna do? Ban it for real.
Yeah. Don't
And-
ever
Well,
run.
why
Yeah.
3 months? Like,
Yeah.
just leave it alone.
And like the black people are people like, I would say us. You know what I'm saying? Like we see what's going on, and we're not
Yeah.
gonna like really bite into it like these just regular ass people going to.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
If we actually think about shit, And then I feel like people absorb shit at face value only.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really think about what's going on behind it. They're like, oh, I see somebody else doing it, I'm going to do it too.
Right.
And that's why T.I. was on his ass. He
Right.
knows people look up to Mayweather, man. He's like our Ali, man. He's killing shit.
Yeah, he is.
He's killing shit.
And I mean,
Yeah, that too. That too.
I mean, if he got a problem with it, he can take his literal ass over to me. That's cool.
Hey, he bust his ass.
No, I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna make him read something.
Man, I swear. Man.
make a read some ABCs 1, 2, 3.
That was,
With the
yo,
cars, with the pictures.
Right.
on.
yo, yeah. 50 was grilling his ass,
Yeah,
man.
he did.
Damn.
Shout out to the Legend 50. Man.
Hey, you know what? For a long time,
You already know
He's
I
like,
was
like,
You know,
right. He called and dip
for a
out.
long time, because, you know, get y'all on the phone. But that was my dude, man. That was hey, John was my dude.
Yeah.
So when it came to that 50 job beef or whatever, I kind of didn't really, like, I fucked with 50 when he first came out, like, but then when it was and I was just like, oh man, you know. But then when Power came back out and he started talking about Floyd, I started saying, you know what, 50 kind of cool.
Man, he loves trolling people.
Bully.
He
is.
a bully. Yeah, he's a bully, man.
Yeah,
That's
people
cold.
like him for it.
He's good at bullying now.
He's good at it.
He's
Yeah,
really
he's
good at
That's
it.
crazy.
You know, but hey.
That's
He
cold.
is a bully. Like I
That's
never looked
cold.
at it like
He's
that.
a bully, man.
Man, shit, that is what it
I
is.
can't rock my
Because
Gucci,
it
man.
reflects, you
I'm not
know,
wearing Gucci.
a lot of people are like, excuse me, Gucci, and now they're
Right.
promoting themselves and
Mhm.
pointing each other in the right direction.
man.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to all the upcoming black businesses out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
I've been literally trying to support black for the last almost year.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to touch on
Nice.
that one right there, because okay, let's say for instance you got a black store right down the street, and then you got a white store right down the street. Let's say for instance Walmart or Target or whatever. You know why the Walmart price is gonna be cheaper? Because they can afford for them to be cheaper. Black people gotta get it at that market that they're getting it because they're not getting it in bulk as much. Now I understand it might be hurting your pockets and everything like that. And then the crazy thing is black people always want that hookup, that discount,
Man, I was just
because
gonna
another
say,
person trying to get it, you
He's
know.
trying to come up, man.
Right.
I know.
So I mean, but the thing is y'all not trying to go to Walmart and get that discount. Y'all better go into that express lane or whatever, bring your own item up and get that hookup.
Yeah, right. That's cold.
Hey, y'all didn't hear me say that though. Y'all didn't hear me say it.
Yeah, everybody's about to hear you say it.
But yeah, I mean, cause shoot, a lot of people that I grew up with are doing. They got their own businesses now. You know what I'm saying? That I went to school with. That either has a moving company, lawnmower company, something like that.
I'm trying to
Clothing-
home
clothing-
health
clothing
care.
brands.
Black people can do anything,
Home
man.
health care.
I'm over here.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
That's what I was
I'm
saying.
over here trying to. I'm over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
supporting.
nice.
Like you don't need that much to support. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
if I could just all right, they'll post. We got another job done. This is our card. Hit us up. If I share that to my circle on all my Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff like that, that's a whole new market to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't cost me a damn thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All it took me is like 5 seconds to hit a little share
Right.
button. That's it.
A matter of
Or,
fact-
like 25. You know what I'm saying? Just to type something like to get somebody's attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't cost nothing.
Black people, get your credit game up. Mine ain't the best by far. I ain't gonna lie to
Right,
y'all.
I'm
True.
almost in the 700, y'all.
Hey,
But, that's what's up.
hey,
I'm close.
Right.
Hey.
Hey, y'all twins. Twins.
Twins.
y'all the 700 club.
Hey,
Almost,
man.
almost.
Right.
I'm at like
Oh,
640 or some
Okay.
shit. Like, I'm
But
close.
still, get y'all credit up. Mine's is working. I'm working on it or whatever, you know. So I'm going the necessary steps.
Mhm.
I'm going the
It takes
necessary
so
steps
long.
to do everything properly.
Mhm.
But I'm going there. But get your credit game up or whatever, and that way it's going to help y'all out in the long run or whatever. Don't be 18, 17, 16 fucking up your credit thinking, okay, I'm going to give me this credit card and I'm just going to spend all the money like
Right.
my dumb ass did. Spent all the money, and I had intentions of never paying it back.
Right, right.
FYI, I really did it. I wasn't going to. So, y'all gave me $5,000. Y'all done fucked up. No, I fucked up.
Right. That's cold.
Kawhi Leonard.
Part of my language is so.
No, as long as you don't use the F word, we good.
Huh?
The word that rhymes with maggot. As long as we don't use that word. We good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
was like, wait. Oh, got it.
When he's at the airport, when he's at the airport, I was thinking to myself, I just dropped like 3 or 4 F-bombs.
Like,
My bad.
I was like, oh yeah, got you.
Right.
And nobody said that word. They got Kevin Hart. They dragged Kevin Hart.
I got dragged too.
man.
You did?
I got dragged too because I was asking questions. I was trying to figure shit out about the LGBTQ community when it really happened.
Yeah.
It was like what? 2-3 years ago, whatever. Like when it was really going on and people were
when
just
it's
coming
huge.
out. Yeah, and I was like, I just wanted to know because I wanted to make sure if I'm talking to somebody, I'm not using the wrong terminology. You know what I'm saying? Because having a podcast, you can get anything I say can be misconstrued, and I can be like,
That's true.
you a why? You know what I'm saying? Or like shout out to all the lesbians out there, cause all the lesbians, cause
Wow.
you can't use the word the butch. You can't call them butch.
What? That's a thing?
So
I never knew
you can't
that.
say like butch and stud.
I never
No
knew
offense,
that.
I'm
You
not.
can say stud. Stud is fine, but butch,
Okay.
butch you might get dragged about.
I ain't never heard that one.
Oh, stud.
I never heard
I never heard that one. I really haven't
So
heard
you can
that
say
one.
stud in film. That's still cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
stud film is cool.
I get how
Okay.
that can be offensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
I get it.
when I asked the question, oh boy, I felt like I was getting attacked by the Beehive. And I've been attacked by the Beehive before. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But I almost got stabbed. But this one wasn't as bad.
Okay.
But yeah, I was just like, dog, I was just asking a goddamn question. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is that.
What is that? Like, what is the? Why is that? Why is that a thing?
behind
Like, what is that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody
I can't
knows.
tell you,
I
dog,
guess
because
it's
I gotta Google
like
it. I gotta Google.
bro,
Yeah,
shit changes though.
right.
Shit changes every year and every
Yeah.
day.
Right.
Like you have to, if you're talking about, if you're alluding to the LGBTQIA such community, you have to actually say all those extra
What's
letters.
IA?
I don't know
Yeah,
because they
what?
add so many things.
They got more letters too.
Yes.
Damn.
Pansexuals.
What?
Pansexuals.
What the fuck is a
where-
pansexual?
A pansexual is where you
don't have
have no gender.
Right.
but you can sleep with anybody or anything.
Like you have no sexual
Wait.
preference.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's something like that.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can choose whatever. Like,
Yeah, you can
whatever.
choose an inanimate object. You can
Like,
choose an animal.
You can fuck whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? That's so crazy, man.
Something I got to take care of
Man.
my son, but hold up.
Yes.
That's the thing. I didn't know that.
I thought it was I know there was like non-binary, no gender.
Mm-hmm. Non-gender conforming.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
non-gender conformant, but I didn't know about
Yeah.
I'm with DL Hughley.
anything.
I'm with him, man. He's like, dude, ain't nothing safe. If you gonna talk about black people like that, we talking about black people. I feel like it's whatever.
But the thing
Because
is, like,
when they talk about us, it don't be there's no sensitivity.
Right.
There's no thing. But shit was getting shot on TV.
black culture is the number one culture in the world. The number one culture, the number one mocked, the number one modified, the
Right.
number one copied
Right.
culture in the world.
Yeah.
But when it's time to rock, you know, we're
Ain't nobody crying for that.
Yeah.
Y'all love to steal the culture, but y'all ain't gonna back it up when some shit jump off.
Facts. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That ain't really fair. It's like it's broad until it's, for your. I'm straight, bro. I'm straight.
no thank you.
You can borrow the culture until it's only when it benefits you. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Is it sweet?
It's honey. It's honey
What do you
wheat.
think?
It's not sweet, but it's not bitter either.
That's okay.
She's like, I'm good. What is it? What brand is that?
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. Okay. I used to be a bartender, and people love Blue Moon, man.
Oh, boy, I'm telling
They
you.
love Blue Moon, bro.
I'll keep it 100 with you if Blue Moon was black owned.
For real, straight up?
No, I said if it was.
I'm like, damn.
I wish, boy, I'd be like
You know
that.
what? That's what we need to get us a beer. Black people need to get a beer. I ain't talking about no.
Fire ass beer.
We kind of have one, but
Please don't say
it
that,
got
we.
bought. It got bought.
What was it?
It was some Jamaican beer.
Well, I mean, they don't count though. Like,
We need like one that's up like with Bud Light, like
Yeah.
like the black beer.
like that, even got blood, like
Wow.
maybe even pale ale or
Really?
whatever. And we can't talk about something that got boiled because it's like FUBU. It used to be for us by us,
Yeah,
and now it was sold by us,
yeah,
no longer by us.
We're so
Like Jordan, exactly.
yeah.
Now I heard rumor that Jordan went back and repurchased it over, but
I know he got some percentage of it though, somewhere in there. He getting broke out somewhere.
That boy's making too much money, and he has. Let's just say he has dealings with some higher up people.
Oh yeah, we know that for
well,
sure.
no, this was years. Like, okay, so, and all y'all probably don't remember, but some of y'all might remember. originally they were Nike Air Jordans.
Yes.
And then, for a long time, they became just regular Jordans.
Oh yeah.
And that's when Jordan broke off from Nike. Oh, they still manufactured per se his shoe, but he no longer had to have Nike Air on there.
Yeah.
And then something happened where it went back on to Nike Air Jordans. Because remember, it was like a silver box or whatever, it was like black and silver. And then the silver kind of like had his face on there with the lines.
I remember that.
Or whatever, yeah. So those were the Jordans.
Yeah.
And for a long time, yeah, you had Jordan. You had Nike. You didn't have Nike Air. You had J's.
Yeah.
Real Jordans.
J's
Or whatever. So
they're not even made the same.
They not made
the same.
Right.
I got some old original fives. Fives are my favorite out of the Jordan, the whole Jordan shoes.
No
man.
shit, I like fours.
For real, the fours are nice too.
Yeah, I love.
I'm a
the
shoe
fours.
connoisseur. I got hella shoes, bro.
No shit.
Being from the shop, I got gang of mics, bro.
Right.
For sure.
You know which one fours my favorite is Thunders and Lightnings.
Which
I
one?
can't find black and yellow, yellow and black.
They white, they ones,
They fours.
they fours.
Black and they call it
Black-
Thunder and Lightning.
Ooh,
Let me
I didn't need a picture of them
I'm
Jones,
see
man.
somebody phone real
I was just
quick.
showing her some fours and some sixes earlier. I was like, damn, them finna drop as a pack or what? Damn, them ones is fire. I had to show you them joints. But the fives are my favorite, for sure. But I got an old pair, and I got a newer pair. And like, you can tell the tongue is bigger on the newer pair. The gum sole is different. You know, you got like a icy blue gum sole on the new versions where it doesn't yellow, so it doesn't look original. You know what I mean? Look, it's totally different. You're definitely getting robbed though, buying the new Jordans. The leather's not the same.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
I'm just an average guy.
Oh yeah, damn, that is
Those are the
fire.
Thunders. Those are the Thunders.
I like those.
I'm a
Now-
baby, and I
now,
have one pair of Jordans.
Just imagine
Okay.
where the yellow is. You got black. And where
You
the
got
black
the
is,
opposite.
you got
Okay, you
yellow.
got the
Those are the
flip-flop.
lightnings.
Okay, you got the flip flop joints.
So I actually had a pair of the Thunders, and I couldn't find no lightnings. But I wanted a pair of them lightnings too. But I had the Thunders, man. After the house,
I know they was fire.
hot shit.
Hot nigga.
But
Man,
Thought you was Bobby Smurder, boy.
right.
man. Hey, he getting out in 2020.
Yeah, okay.
He's getting out in 2020.
Who's Smurder?
6'9",
Yeah.
going away forever.
Man, that nigga getting
Yeah.
6'9".
6'9" getting off.
No
Yeah.
shit.
You think so?
Yes.
Who we got back
snitched
now?
on 21?
I'm not gonna say
Nah,
he snitched.
nah.
Because that's a
he
rumor.
was
I'm just
he
shouting out
was
rumor.
That's
he definitely
real.
was an informant, but I don't think he
Is that a
did
fancy
snitch.
word for snitch?
right. That
Yeah,
sounds like
that is the white person's word. for
Okay.
snitch.
Yeah,
Informant.
Let's be real.
But even if he snitched on 21,
Informant.
No, he didn't snitch on 21.
I'm sorry, even if he
snitched on
was-
Kuda, something was one of his homies that did the shooting for at shooting at Chief Keef and his cousin.
okay.
Oh.
So
And he-
that
and-
might get him off.
And he collected 10 bands. Allegedly, Kuda collected 10 bands from that attempted hit.
man.
But they were doing what? What was it called? What was that crime?
Because
you had
the
to
traffic.
Google it.
What you mean?
Conspiracy.
You talking about 6'9"?
Come on, racketeering.
Racketeering.
Like hiding your funds or something like that.
Through legal businesses, illegal
Yeah.
money through legal businesses.
Money laundering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a white collar crime though.
Yeah.
White.
That's a white collar crime.
That's
for
why
sure.
people that do, what do you call it? Those pyramid type
I
schemes.
say man.
Yeah.
And I want to say like, what is it, Enron? When Enron went down, dude only, if he
In the
did
80s.
go serve time, he wasn't doing no more than 5 years.
I don't know, man.
But I don't even think
It's
he
probably
served time.
it's stacked on some other stuff too.
What, Enron or you talking
No,
about 6'9"?
6'9". It's
Yeah,
stacked on some
it
other
is. There's a
stuff. I
whole
don't-
bunch of stuff.
I don't know what else he did, but he in some
Yeah,
trouble.
him and Kanye got shot at on their video set.
For real?
When they were recording, when they were shooting video, Kanye was there.
That was JC right there, y'all. No. Hey,
No, don't,
JC, don't shoot me.
don't put that on hold.
Nah. Hey,
No.
that was.
Kanye got shot at.
But look, y'all remember when Kanye was like,
Jay-Z don't have nobody come for him.
right, I know you got killers, man. I know you got killers.
Oh no.
You don't know that?
No.
He was like, I had a concert or something.
Let's be clear. Like, Ye is kind of connected with the GDs.
Who, Ye?
He's
Chicago.
connected with GDs.
Hey, fuck that, man.
I heard some rumors like
JC
that
got the
before.
Illuminati behind him. Fuck the GDs to the Illuminati.
That's a whole different podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly, right. Hey, let me
That's
not
a
go
whole
there.
different show.
Man.
If y'all want to
Right.
go there, I mean,
No, it's So we can go there. We can take
Where
a
my
tour.
tea
I
at?
don't know how long your shows usually are.
Right.
They would tell we what it canceled.
Yeah.
I was like I remember one time we
I'm
did
not
like
live, so yeah.
yeah we did what 3 in one night one time.
Damn.
Oh, and I think each of them was at least an hour. Each of them was at
Yeah.
least.
No,
but,
one of them was 2 hours.
oh no shit.
Yeah, because I had to make sure I had to cut one.
Was that the one with the gunfire?
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Well, like,
Yeah.
what happened? What was
Oh
that?
man, we went in on everybody. We was going in on each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
Y'all niggas was shooting at each other, boy. My arms just getting tired shooting the damn gun. I was like, Jesus.
What?
shots fired.
Man,
Okay, so I think I told you about my
I
homie.
can't find it.
Or whatever. He real militant type, but he did time, so he little crazy, but he real
He's really smart.
yeah,
though.
he real smart.
Yeah.
or whatever.
You
So
talking about Ellis?
yeah,
That punk motherfucker didn't call me back when I had. He was supposed to be on the goddamn what's the name episode?
no shit.
With my homie
That's my
Kid.
dude though, man. Like, hey, we done went through some shit with each other. Like, man, come pick me up, man. Come pick me up. Cool. Next thing I know, we into some traffic. I mean, we in traffic into some shit. Or whatever, just because I done picked him up on some other shit, like,
Aw, fuck.
man, you done got me on, to the point, I don't know how it ended up, but the next morning, literally this is the next morning, his wife calling me, talking about, I know y'all were some chick's house fucking, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, I don't know where he's at. Literally, I didn't know where he was at this point. I woke up in my car somewhere.
Shit,
Like no bullshit, and my car's window shit was cracked. That's all. Like,
What? Right? What?
I don't.
What was you doing, man?
Man, look. Okay.
Look, he's like, hold
So
on.
first we get out. So it's like she tripping. Come on, let's have some drinks. I'm like, cool. So we go out. We gotta have some drinks or whatever. So we go to the club called the Spot. Now, the Spot. All right. Don't get me wrong. Don't look at me like that or whatever. The Spot is for
Yeah.
swingers.
Oh, wow.
We looking at you like
Exactly.
Right.
That's what
This is
swingers.
swingers.
Oh, I know a couple of those spots.
But no,
Wow.
that's what it's actually called the Spot.
No.
So
In Gym City.
no shit. Okay.
It's
But-
here?
No, this was in Kansas
No,
City.
it's a couple of them.
Oh, this was
What?
in Kansas City.
I was gonna be a bouncer for like 2 of them.
So
Damn.
the Spot basically is like if you come with a chick. Okay, I'm gonna come over in a second. So if you come with a chick, it's like $40 or whatever total.
Yeah.
But if you come by yourself, it's like $60
Oh,
because they
wow.
don't want dudes coming in there by themselves.
Right,
So they
right.
try to,
Oh, that
but-
makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah. But if you come with a chick, then 20 for her, 20 for me,
Mhm.
or whatever. But it's like it ain't got no like it closes at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
I got a swimming pool, like a whole swimming pool. I'm going to the swimming pool because they be doing things in the swimming
Yeah.
pool.
You're right, you don't want to
Jacuzzis, cabanas.
Of course.
I mean, like they got jacuzzis, cabanas,
Wow.
upstairs, downstairs. Like this club is like it's like a ranch. Like
Oh,
there's
he was
like
in a rich white
Yeah.
one.
Right.
I was in
Yeah.
a broke white one.
So
Whoa.
we kicking it up in there. I mean, it's black people up in there, whatever. I see a couple of my homegirls I know.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
what y'all doing? Oh, okay, whatever.
Whoa.
So, anyways, I know we just kicking it. So one of my homies, he was in there, and
Oh,
my homie, I ain't gonna lie, man.
that's not like my
He
time.
makes his money other ways,
Oh,
or whatever. So we got to talk to him for a little bit. And yeah, we left the club after we talked to him for a little bit, or whatever. And while we was leaving the club, no. Actually, I lost him for about an hour. I
I
in the
couldn't
club.
find your ass.
So I finally found him. I'm ready to go. So we leave the club. When we leave the club, I'm driving, and you know what I'm saying? We trying to pull off or whatever. And all I know is he's like, man, I need my gun.
Oh.
I was like, you don't need your gun. Come on, let's just go. Or whatever. So he's like, no, I need my gun. Next thing I know, I remember somebody shooting at us, and I'm glad I was already in motion to pull off
Start
and drive.
whipping out.
So I just peeled off or whatever.
Shit.
So he's like, I told you I needed my gun. I was like, man, what? I was like, who
What was
that?
you into, man? What was you doing?
That, for the whole hour he was going, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Sounds some James Bond shit.
Kind of life.
Right.
So next thing I know, he was like, here, man, the spot you can bring your own drink.
Okay.
So we
Whoa.
walk out of there, and he actually got a bottle of Hennessy in his hand at this time. And I know we didn't come with no Hennessy. He has a
Yeah.
whole bottle of Hennessy. So he's like, here, just drink on the hand. So I'm like, fuck it.
Right.
So we drinking on the hand. or whatever. And after I drink on the hand, I don't remember. I remember the next morning.
I don't remember.
It's,
You want to get that out?
Squeeze that in.
Yeah.
I remember.
the next morning, I'm in my car on the side of the
fuck.
road somewhere, or whatever. My windshield cracked.
Damn.
I don't know where the fuck he was at. I called my homegirl Tierra. I'm like, where you at? Because I'm out of gas or whatever. So she's like,
And you out of gas.
and I'm out of gas.
Oh.
She's like, I'm on my way to come get you. Where you at? I told her my address, where I was at. She came and got me or whatever. She's like, I just seen D-Boy walking such or
Oh,
whatever.
shit.
I was like, well, where? She's like, well, we was trying to pick him up, but he just kept flagging us down or, I mean, passing us up or whatever. So I was like, just take me home.
Who was
Just take me
busting at
home.
you? Who was capping at you?
I still don't know. To this day, I don't know. They weren't busting at me. They was busting at him.
Oh, okay. Oh, the dude you was with.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you need some answers. You gonna need some answers, dog. Because if it's inconclusive still,
But I'm good.
man, you in some James Bond
but
shit.
you know
You don't
what?
even know.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. He pre-warned me because I picked him up, and for years we only drank on beer together.
Mhm.
And he pre-warned me, don't give me nothing hard to drink.
I
Don't
mean,
give me nothing hard to
anytime
drink.
Hennessy's involved, you be prepared for anything. Anything.
Tequila.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
tequila. Oh my
Tequila,
gosh.
anything clear is dangerous.
True.
Anything clear.
You know,
That's
it
the
depends
truth.
on who you are.
Anything clear is
It
dangerous.
depends on who you
No,
are.
big
No,
Yes, it
anything
does.
clear,
No, hold up.
man.
I'll be
Y'all can get me on Patron all night
No thanks.
or
Mm-mm.
whatever. No, it depends on who you are, literally.
Nah, dog.
Like
I've
the
seen
flower,
people.
The flowers.
It's
I'll
3
just-
on 1, dog.
I'll just enjoy
Okay,
the
let me
flowers.
ask y'all this.
Because
All
got
my
3
bad
on
moments
1.
was 3. What's tequila,
That-
man?
is
Or
that-
clear
is that you
liquor.
personally?
Yes. Well, no,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was
So-
Yeah.
every time I drink clear liquor, I be ready to bang.
I
Yeah,
know
see?
a lot of people-
Right, see what I'm
I know a
saying?
lot of people who, when they
Ready to
drink
fight.
Hennessy, they ready to bang.
Yeah.
So they can't drink Hennessy. They gotta drink something clear. They gotta drink Patron. That's why I switched over. Because if I'm drinking Hennessy,
I was a rum guy
I'm
for a
ready.
minute. I was
Yeah,
rum.
see,
I was on
fuck
rum.
with some rum. I fuck with some
But see,
Patron.
I was fucking
some
with Captain
vodka.
Morgan. That shit got me in a
Right.
lot of trouble. I had the best time of my life, though.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Never
But-
liked alcohol.
I can't lie.
Never.
But
Mm.
if I'm
That shit drains
literally,
you. You wake
yeah.
up feeling dead.
It's
You wake
poison,
up
man.
dead.
It's poison.
You
It's
wake
just straight up
dead.
poison.
Yeah.
A party
Oh,
on
man.
so
But you don't be thinking about that when you just knocking them down.
Right,
Feeling like you
right.
Superman and shit.
and you know what's
Fuck that.
crazy? I had an epiphany one night.
what?
An epiphany.
You said
Is
I
it
said
what?
epiphany, but an epiphany.
That's that red stripe you
So-
had, man.
Yeah, it is
Is that red stripe?
But no, check this out. This is what happened. Because I definitely dabble into extracurricular things from time to time.
Hey.
Or whatever, you know. So one time I was on some shrooms.
Oh, okay.
I still need to
So
Man.
while I'm on the shrooms, I poured a cup of Crown.
Mm.
And you know, like when I'm on shrooms, I drink slowly, very slow. So the Crown's sitting in the, I come upstairs and I'm starting smelling this alcohol smell, and it's real strong.
Oh my gosh.
And I knew what it was. I knew it, but it's like the whole house. I mean, not the whole, but the whole upstairs. It didn't smell like Crown Royal. It
Right.
smelled like rubbing alcohol
Oh shit.
or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself like, this is what the fuck I be drinking.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I mean, I ain't
I mean,
gonna
they
lie.
call
I
spirits
like.
for a reason, big dog.
He was tripping
Yeah.
when he was tripping.
No, I wasn't tripping. It was like okay, shrooms and heightens your senses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So when I was able to literally smell
Mm-hmm.
that alcohol,
He was like,
I didn't drink alcohol for a long time after that. I didn't even know, like okay, New Year's I drank.
this
Then
New Year's.
This New Year's I drank.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday when I was over here with you, I drank,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm drinking today.
You drinking
Okay.
some 4-year-old Ciroc.
Right,
Damn. Okay.
but even on my birthday I didn't drink.
Okay.
January 9th I didn't drink. You know I
When's the
can't.
last drink you had?
Huh?
The last drink I can
What, the
honestly say
Wednesday
I
last
had
week?
Yeah, Wednesday.
was
So-
probably December. When did I go to Tampa? Like December sometime.
That's the
That
last.
was the last time. And that was like the first time in a minute.
What was you drinking?
It was Jack and Coke.
Okay.
So and y'all see right now I'm drinking beers.
Beers is cool,
or
man.
whatever.
I like beers with food.
Right.
I like beers with food.
Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, he got some Ciroc in there. I might go get me a swig.
Literally, like I said,
But-
like 4 years old,
Yeah.
Ciroc, and I got a 4-year-old bottle of Jack Honey.
But for real, since I had that epiphany on alcohol, don't get me wrong, I still like alcohol. But
Yeah.
I swear to God, I don't put that in my body as often as I used to.
Yeah.
Because when I smelled that smell, like, and I mean, literally, even that cup that night, I literally just threw it all down the sink. Like,
Damn,
I'm
it's
cool on this. I don't even want it. And I had just bought the bottle. Like I closed the bottle up or whatever. I gave it to his mama. I was like, I don't want this no more. Oh,
He's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Right, like she was like, you cool? I was like, yeah, I can kill this.
Champagne.
So
I can drink champagne
Yeah, I
though.
like champagne.
champagne
I like
cool.
champagne.
I prefer if I was to drink for real, I would drink wine. I would.
Okay.
I would
Wine's
drink
good
wine.
too.
I mean, you can drink champagne with food, or drink some champagne with some food.
Mimosa in the morning. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's cool.
Yeah, see, I can dig that.
Like Luda said, chicken and beer. You know, I mean,
Yeah, man. Hey, that's
Yeah.
no, it's good with food though.
it is.
I drink with the food if I want
And it
to.
depends on what beer it is too, because I can't drink a Bud Light with some chicken. It's like,
Bud
Feeling,
Light is
it's super
good.
feeling.
well, yeah, Bud Light, but no, it just tastes nasty. To me, it takes away the chicken flavor for whatever reason. I don't know.
I feel that.
And it's just like, no, I can't drink this. I need a flavored beer. I ain't gonna say flavored, but I need a
Like
Blue
Blue
Moon.
Moon?
I need a Pale
Okay.
Ale. I need
Yeah.
something that has some substance.
Mm.
I gotta go real quick.
He
Okay.
said, I gotta go real quick. All right. So y'all, what y'all got for us?
Man, what other topics can we
No,
jump
Yeah, y'all
on?
can shoot
I
it. Y'all
brought
can
up
shoot
the
it.
last one.
Y'all
so
can
you
shoot
got
whatever
this
y'all want to shoot.
Mm.
It don't matter.
tag team.
What's going on right now that's
Oh,
crazy?
So much. Just
That's
pick one, so
crazy.
much.
We talked about 21 goofy ass
21.
getting in some shit.
No, you good. Don't worry about it.
Man, what else is going on? We talked about something crazy, something recent. What else have we been jamming on? Something amazing.
We talked about, I know we've been talking about 21 and Jay-Z getting his attorney.
Yeah, that's kind of dope.
And
That's
Shout out to
dope.
Jay. Shout out to Jay.
That's dope for that, man.
yeah,
He's straight
he's
paying.
going home now. He's going home to his family now. Yeah.
So did he?
Attorney.
Did he get out? He got out of jail, didn't he?
Who?
21.
21's out, but
He's
he
out.
could be going back. He could be getting deported again.
What?
Because whatever Trump, new rule Trump is employed.
Of course he is.
For
I
migrants.
think all this weather is because of Trump. I think, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's
Well,
These
weather.
natural disasters going on around the
I wouldn't doubt
world.
it, because
Ain't
you see what the fuck going
Right,
on.
right.
Yeah.
That shit wild. Like rain. The next thing you know, we got snow. We got forest fires.
Hurricanes.
Why do you think that is right now? Why is that happening?
We got heart, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. I don't know if y'all conspiracy theories and shit like that.
Oh
But
no, we talked
yeah,
about that.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, HARP.
Yeah.
HARP is a big
Control
reason.
what?
Yeah. Did we
Weather?
see that shit?
What?
Oh, they deleted that post. That's right. I had
You
that
tried to
post.
send me
I
something
tried to
and
send her a
deleted
post with that shit on it. Had all the proof about this. This dude was who was it? Was it NASA that
I
made
don't
it
know. I
or
didn't
something like
watch
that?
it.
I think it was NASA that had some machine out of the middle of nowhere, and he was
Was,
like, "Well,
was it in Ireland? Not Ireland, but Iceland.
it was overseas.
It was over in Iceland.
overseas."
I think I know what you're talking about.
And he was like, "Yeah, this machine is making clouds.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
gonna rain
I-
shortly."
Yep, I know. What
And
you're
then
talking about.
it triggers it or whatever, and it starts to, you see clouds coming from this building, and then it starts to rain. I was like, oh shit! And the first thing I thought was, hey, if you can control the weather, you control somebody's food source.
I mean,
That was the
you
first.
can
That was my
build
first thought. I was like,
indoor
oh shit!
ecosystems all the time, so they practice in
Yeah.
these labs.
Damn.
These indoor ecosystems.
Can't
of
fuck with the
course.
weather, man.
And they've been trying to do HARP. I'm sorry, that's the name of it. You know what? We on a whole nother podcast, boy. Hey, we
It don't
done,
matter.
I mean,
Hey.
You act like I can't chop it up if I need to.
but you know what I'm saying.
True.
I told them we on a whole nother podcast. But anyways, they've been doing HARP since the
Mhm.
70s. And that's
I
basically
didn't
when they
even
try
know
to do that weather manipulation
70s.
since the 70s.
Yeah, they was doing
Yeah, I remember in the
manipulation, they was doing
80s.
mind manipulation.
In the
Okay.
80s, my
Right.
mama had this book. Look it up.
Mm.
I swear to God. And the book said, "Angels don't play these harps." I was a child in the 80s. This was the late 80s.
Mhm.
So, and the guy was talking about stuff from the 70s, and I'm sitting here like a little 10-year-old boy reading this shit, like, damn,
Blowing your mind.
blowing my mind, like, and then, it's crazy because as at the time a Christian boy, I'm just
Trying to play God.
Man, like I was like, hey, like a whole lot of things just going. That's when I started questioning a lot of shit. But for years, I still never really questioned it. But and that's a whole nother podcast.
That's my whole life.
That's a
That's
whole
my
nother podcast. But we ain't gonna go there today.
Shit, hey, don't worry.
But we could.
A pastor ain't tell you was on the hill multiple times. So you fine. You good.
Hey.
You know what?
You're still good in God's eyes. In God's eyes.
All I gotta do is
I
repent.
think God is fine right
You think so?
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Turn this back.
No,
You
it's
know
not.
what?
Over.
I
I don't know.
I
don't know.
think
I don't know.
at this point, I think, and I don't want to say God. I want to say the higher power, the
Our
creator,
our divine.
divine. Yeah, here I come. I think he's letting what's going to happen. He's just letting things take its course or whatever. Because in the end, I think those who are fucked up are going to really get fucked up or whatever.
I believe that.
I mean, this might be after we done been here and did our thing and gone or whatever, but I think it's coming close to it or whatnot. Like these books and like every I know according to y'all Bible.
Yeah.
Who?
What is it? The Book of Revelations is out there.
Well, yeah, but no. According to y'all Bible, it's like basically the Earth is 6,000 years old. But according to
what's that cycle?
science and according to let's say things natural phenomena, like for instance, what's that? The Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon, to make that canyon so grand and so deep, it had to take easily over 6,000 years
That
to
shit is
make it
huge.
like that.
Damn.
On the Sphinx
Yeah.
or whatever, the Sphinx is way older than Egypt itself or whatever, as we know Egypt and the pyramids and everything else. For the corrosion on the Sphinx, you can only get corrosion like that from sitting under water
Yeah.
for so long. Not rained on,
Right.
because it's a different type of corrosion.
Sure.
But sitting underwater for so long. And then even when you go inside the Sphinx, what they don't tell you, it's still water that's just there, like basically, and it's just there, like say for instance you went to not a tube, but a tunnel or a cave or whatever, and it's just like water that's been there for decades and
It's just sitting there.
just sitting, so, but all that water in the desert. You see what I'm saying? So
I feel like they be
had to
tampering with
take-
that shit, man.
That had to take thousands of years as well.
I feel like when they find shit, they be tampering with it.
They do. Yeah.
Because you got to make money off of it.
Yeah, I feel like they tampering. That's what we was speaking on that too.
Yes, I was talking about
Archaeologists.
they just took a picture of some new bodies that they discovered in one of those tombs. I was like, I really, cause you're what's going on? Is it unbearing? I don't know.
What you trying to do?
They're trying, they're discovering the dead,
Oh yeah, unburying like.
unburying them,
Yeah, like
unveiling
yeah.
the dead and stuff
That's
like
you
that.
can't dig up that shit,
They've
man.
been gone a long time. You don't know how blessed those tombs are. You don't know what kind of energies you messing with. So I really pray. Yeah.
Right.
I found some more people.
Right,
Some more people
yeah.
that believe in this shit.
Yeah, like
Besides myself.
it's just
yeah.
precious. You know what I'm saying? I know that they want to know what happened before us because it's in our
DNA.
in our
Yeah, we
nature
wanna
to
learn where we
to
from.
learn. But
You
I just pray that it's respected because
Shit, man. The way the shit is here, up here,
that's where I was coming from.
motherfuckers always talking about trying to get money off something.
Yep.
That's all we about up here. Yeah, we'll learn about it,
At its
and then
finest.
we'll learn about this shit. Like, okay, how can we make money off of it?
Yep.
So that's why I doubt it's getting treated. So, I mean, hopefully someone's in there respecting that shit, putting it back to where once we get the information we need from it. But I feel like they tamper with that shit because they don't want us to know the secrets behind this color, this tint that, you know what I mean? That's some shit that they don't want us to know for sure.
Yeah,
You know, that's just plain. I mean, they blew the nose off the Sphinx. It didn't really look like that, so we can't tell it's, had black features and shit like that. It's fucking with old shit. It's stuff like that.
I mean, the Vatican, all
Like,
those treasures that they found all over the world,
Yeah.
not even just
All them
from
shits are
Africa.
stolen.
Yeah, that shit's
Exactly.
trash. That shit's stolen, man. Damn, man.
Stolen treasures, yeah.
I mean, we always watch you watch a lot of Asian movies.
Yeah, I used to.
They used to
I
talk-
used to get heavy in that shit.
In some of the
What's that?
stories, they always talk
Asian
about the Westerns always like taking their precious artifacts and selling them and shit. Cause you know, I'm like, that's the dumbest shit ever. But I know that shit happens.
Yeah.
They'll take some legendary ancient shit that's worth, you know, priceless, and they'll like try to sell it to a museum or something like that. Like instead of keeping it where the home country where it's from. I think
that's how jade. I don't know if y'all know about jade, but that's how jade became like damn near impossible to get because the Americans took it.
Stolen it. Man, that's bullshit. A lot of shit in Africa. We was talking about that before.
Yeah.
A lot of stones and shit in Africa you can't get nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Just digging that shit right up.
Stones and minerals. And
I'm like, man.
all that.
Man, and then they take away our medicines and stuff from us.
Yeah.
Like, and then
And
trying
they
to tell
patent
us.
it. They patent it and then hide it from you.
Right.
Like I don't know if y'all know marijuana was patented
Oh,
where
yeah.
you weren't able to sell it. That's why you're able to sell it now, like legally now, is because the patent ran out on it. Because the patent was originally for everybody, so nobody, no government, no single person could own marijuana.
And who
Damn.
did that? Who patented it?
The government patented it now. They patented it now, but like the hippies back in the day,
Yeah.
they made sure that it would not be able to get patented by the U.S. or any other country. So the hippies were like big into that because marijuana back in the day wasn't GMO and all the other shit.
Right.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
right.
real.
So yeah,
That
it
makes
was
sense.
real marijuana.
Because
Right.
it's such a profitable business. They can't wait to capitalize off that shit. They gonna start
That's-
making. I seen canned weed and
That's
shit.
why
I'm
it's
like, what the fuck?
that's why it's starting to be legal everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I knew that was gonna happen. I
I
knew
did
that
too.
once I didn't want it legalized because I knew that once it's legalized, they're gonna get their big fat capitalist foots in it.
Yeah, man. Oh
And-
fuck.
And then
Burner
it's
was
just
talking
gonna,
about that
and
shit.
you know they're putting all kinds of nasty pesticides, and if they're growing it wrong, like they just mass producing it like
Super quick.
Sticking that shit in the
Yeah.
microwave.
Super quick.
Right.
Super quick.
What the fuck?
radiating the tree.
Man.
No
You
respect.
get more THC than
Oh,
actual what's the name
shit.
in it. And
And
THC
it's
is bad
bad,
for you.
yeah.
No
THC is
love.
definitely bad.
Yeah, yeah. And like CDBs are good.
Yes.
Especially for us black men.
Yeah, for
THC kills our sperm count.
I
yep.
think a lot of things.
Yeah. For sure.
And,
So
well, shout out to Black Seed Oil. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah, I got that at the crib. But I
Me
mean,
too.
yeah. They
Damn.
you know, and they were talking about those private businesses for our, you know, that ancestry stuff that's going around. Like people want to know where they came from, ancestry DNA. And on the news, they're talking about these private businesses and that they selling our DNA
Yep.
to FBI.
Yep.
They selling our stuff.
Yeah, that is ugly. That's ugly as fuck. Check
you ever
this shit
heard
out.
of what's her name? Henrietta Leaks?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, when I saw that,
Her
I was
cells.
like, yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Deep,
Pretty. Her
man.
cells are in everything, everywhere. All,
Right.
and they don't get nothing.
They don't get nothing.
What?
You remember that
Hold on,
woman I was telling you about, Henrietta Leaks? Her cells they like regenerate at a massive rate.
Like,
So
She's the
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that shit.
Not even
Damn.
just, but she's dead. Like once you're dead, your
gone.
cells normally don't regenerate.
and
Right.
hers does.
Point blank period. Yeah, hers does. They just keep recreating over and over and
Her
over.
cells don't
Yeah,
die.
they captured her. I think I forgot what year it was, but they captured her and they kept her in asylum to where they could do studies on her body.
Yeah.
Like they would literally cut her, let her regenerate, then just continue to do it over and over and over.
Basically,
again.
she was Wolverine before they had a Wolverine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I don't know if
She
she was.
was Wolverine.
I don't know if she was generating that fast, but yeah, she was. Yeah.
And then they would take her blood cells and stuff like that, and then treat it with STD animals or humans before it was all illegal and stuff like that, and to see if her cells would combat and beat the STD or whatever immune substance.
Whatever they was trying to test it with.
Yeah, so-
Damn.
And still, when she died, and her family they didn't even know
Nope.
for a long time. They didn't know, and they don't get none of the money that her sells are profiting.
The only money that they're getting
Wow.
off of is the book that the reporter made,
The book.
and the reporter gave them money from that or whatever. But
It's not enough.
it's not
Her
enough.
cells are everywhere.
Her cells is making billions and trillions of dollars.
Yes, till this day.
To the right, and your family not getting nothing.
A black woman.
Right,
Damn.
black.
Shout out
Let's
to
make
my
that
The
brother.
mother.
That's a queen.
Speaking of black woman, who was first, man or woman?
Woman, dog. What you mean?
I was making sure we was all on the same page.
I feel like that's a good answer.
I mean, we get into it.
I mean, I feel like that's a good
If
answer.
y'all want to cut into it.
Because I really, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't really
The
know.
woman.
yeah, but first of all, I don't believe the Adam and Eve story at all.
Hell no.
Right.
It
And-
The story, that's exactly.
Exactly.
It was in the Bible.
And
Bullshit. Continue.
The woman is she's the only one that,
Man.
in general, has all chromosomes or whatever. Everybody else is lacking 1, 2, a half of one, something like that, or whatever. She's the only one with all of them, just intact. Period.
Mm.
Like
Complete.
right, complete. So, and then woman means without man. So you know, like, hey, I don't need you. You know,
And you know the
I ain't hyping you up.
Oh, my head's not big. I'm humble, man.
And the
I'm
Amazons,
glad to be a black
Amazons can
woman.
actually
I'm cool.
procreate without men. I don't know if
Damn,
y'all
that's
knew that.
dope.
What?
Because the Amazons can procreate without men. So literally, the bone, their bone density and stuff like that, it was semen in the bone density, and it was seep
Damn, that's
down
dope.
like when we became I can't speak of age,
Mhm.
she could get pregnant via herself.
Damn, that's amazing.
So, you know what I'm saying? I know that's probably just some weird shit for a lot of y'all. It's like, what the fuck you talking
Damn,
about?
where you learn that from?
Huh?
Where'd you learn that from?
I did some research and I listened to RFG and shit like that.
No, let me ask you this: is it? How can I say?
And it was black woman, just to be clear.
Right. No. What I was gonna say is, now, were they getting pregnant by themselves, or was it? How can I say? There's a possibility that it could happen that they could get pregnant by themselves.
No, they could get pregnant by themselves.
No, were they doing it, or is it? So it's what do you call it?
Immaculate conception.
No. Well.
Yeah, right.
Is it records?
Is it in records?
Yeah, is it records? Is it?
I would have to do all the research and actually pull it back up.
Right, you had to be like, man,
Because
it's a lot of
I would
typing.
like to see that because they if that's possible, that's marketing.
Because
Right.
That's marketing.
I'm just saying.
There's money to be made.
Marketing right there. Capitalism.
Right.
Man.
They will figure out. No, seriously, they will figure out how to do it because not all women, but
they,
you know.
they can't do it no more because they've lost the chromosome because they usually the black female usually have all the chromosomes. You know what I'm saying? But they've lost a tremendous amount over the years.
Mm.
And if you get into the actual science, well, not science, but the psychological shit in it, is because they struck a deal with somebody in like in another world
Wow.
where God was, or allegedly God or whoever was above was like, oh, so y'all doing that behind my back? Got y'all. Let me swipe that away from y'all. Swipe this away from y'all. Now y'all need men. Y'all need men to recreate.
Damn. That sounds deep. I'd love to get into that.
Okay, so wait. So technically not proven, just more or less the story that happened. Then.
Right.
Okay, well, in general, yeah, that's kind of like how I thought you were talking about nowadays.
Oh no.
Because that's why I said
No.
women they had to come first. It wasn't just one woman.
Right.
Oh, wait, I think it was multiple women beforehand. I don't know what happened.
Mhm.
I don't know if your story was guys said no or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Whatever. But I think women came first, and there was probably a couple of them, and then after history involved and whatever, all of a sudden somebody had a little boy in. Then when the little boy came, he fucked everything up for the women's or whatever.
Damn.
But what
Damn.
happened was, y'all don't realize this. They say the rib. It's a bullshit ass story. Talking about that's why men always got one less rib. Well, you talking about that's my rib. Nah, nigga, we all got the same amount of ribs. Period. Point blank. The only time you don't have
Who
to
made
say,
that up? Who said that?
you never heard that?
Adam's
I
rib.
have, but
Well, no, I'm just saying in general, people say it.
She sound like she busy. Damn.
Well,
Oh shit. Damn.
Oh, 45.
Damn.
I was trying to sit up because my back started hurting.
Damn, man. You
Oh,
want to sit there,
I
man?
got
You can
you
sit.
too?
No, you straight.
That's gonna be funny as shit, boy.
Man, but nah, man, my back started hurting, so I had to sit up real quick.
He lit right now. What's that? That's the third one? That's the second one.
That's only two. No, but I had something else I was going to talk about, but my back started hurting, so I was like, let me sit up real quick so I can
All right.
laugh.
One more thing before
Hell
we
yeah.
get to yours. So, the black female, you know what I'm saying? And I know this is going to piss some people off, you know what I'm saying? But the black female is the only female on the planet Earth that has an extra chromosome to raise a black child.
Hey.
So, if you're a black and your mother's black, if your father's black, you won't have this chromosome. Your mom's a different race. But if your mother is black and your father is black or your father is white, you'll have an extra chromosome that everybody else won't have.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's nice.
food for thought.
Well, you said that you cannot raise a child, or
No. So you cannot raise.
Don't
Don't put words in my mouth. Bitch.
No.
No, okay.
Is it-
I was confused on your wording on what you said. Like,
No, I said
It's that beer.
If your mother is black and your father is of any other race,
I get that
or black, you have an extra chromosome in your body.
Right, I heard. I remember all that.
As a child, that's what you have.
But no,
Oh,
something
okay.
that you said at the very beginning.
Said niggas gonna hate me.
After you said that, you said, but black women have an extra chromosome that nobody else has that allows only black women to do something with a child. And it's
To
not
raise a child. No, I know you're saying,
To
yeah.
raise a child. That's why I was
I know
like,
what you mean, yeah.
I got you. No. I mean, yeah, feminists, y'all can hit me up, Randy_Ace. That's fine. That's good. That's on Instagram. Y'all just hit me on my Twitter. That's fine.
Damn.
That's interesting, man. Damn. I like learning new shit.
Man, so I really want to go back to this Egypt ass shit, but
Hey, I can't wait to go to Egypt,
Bro.
look,
34.
cause it ain't even Egypt. Egypt was what the man called it. It's called commit. Like, it wasn't called Egypt. And then inside of my Sphinx I was talking about earlier, they state that there was tablets inside the Sphinx. And the Sphinx had it, like, basically the tablets was telling the history of the kings. And they were saying that this king lived for this long, and this king lived for this long, and this king lived for this long, etc., etc., etc. And this tablet, per se, went back easily 10 to 15,000 years, or somewhere around there. They don't tell you about that because the Bible only dates back 6,000 years.
Are you talking about the Kemetic tablets?
It could be. I'm not really sure.
It sound right.
The ancient tablets of Kemet.
But
Am I
that's
saying it right?
you might be saying it right. I might be saying it wrong.
I want some Egyptian tattoos, man.
But I do too. But
I do
in
want some.
general, like,
Oh, my bad.
I was just gonna say, for whatever reason, they're saying. I mean, the Bible's 6,000 years old per se. So anything outside of that 6,000 years, they can't tell us because it's gonna fuck up their whole little teaching they were trying to teach us.
Yeah.
Right. But
It's always gonna be a secret, man. Where we from?
right.
It's always gonna be a secret. That's like the biggest secret in the world, my nigga.
And then we're gonna talk about Hippocrates. But go ahead. What was you about to say?
Oh, like with y'all tattoos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just make sure you guys do your research on tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Only reason why I say Egyptian tattoos do your research on is because it's a lot of secret meanings behind every tattoo, every Egyptian tattoo.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I just leave it at that because a lot of people just get tattoos just to get them, and I know people get mad when I say they're like, "Oh, what's your tattoo mean to you?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see it and I might know what the meaning is, but to you it could mean something different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, is there any different meaning other than? Well, I mean, that you know of.
This is
For-
the person's intention. Usually.
Well, I mean, I get that, but
yeah.
same time, you know, I understand what he's saying because not just tattoos, but words in general have meaning and they have power. Or whatever. What's
That's
the
why they call
term?
curse words.
Yeah, and speaking things into existence. Or whatever. Like,
That's why.
believe it or not, every day before I go to work, I say this little chant to myself: "Money come to me, money come to me, money
Yeah.
come to me."
Absolutely.
And I swear
Your
to
words
God,
mean
like,
things.
I ain't trying to say it like that, but for the last 2 to 3 years, I've always had, even if it's only $100 to $1,000 to whatever, I've always had a little extra that I can always go tap into if I need it.
Right.
Like, and it's not like where, I mean, whether if it's just recreational fun, whether I want to go take a little trip somewhere, or I've always had this something where I play broke, like, man, shoot, I ain't got it.
right. That's what you're supposed to do, man.
But like, since I've been saying that chant almost every day, money come to me, money come to me, money come to me. money come to me,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Get that
I
money.
have a
But-
sticker on my debit card. Like I can read it. My friend, she makes crystal jewelry, but she also sends out positive affirmations and stuff, and stickers and magnets
She got like
and
an app or
stuff.
something like that.
She has an Instagram at Seisha Starseed. Go ahead and follow her. Get
Hey.
her stuff, cop her stuff. You know, she's great. She blesses all her things. She's brilliant.
Man.
I'm gonna need to check them out. It's
Right.
at Amazon.
Right.
That's where I got my pyramids.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, those are nice,
It's
man.
her own business. It's her from the ground up. It says money comes to me frequently and easily on my debit card.
Hey.
So,
When it
yeah.
comes to me, I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
y'all. Let me tell y'all where I found this out at. I was about I'm gonna say about 10, maybe between 10 and 12 years old. For whatever reason, I stayed home from school this day. And my mom, she's a clean freak or whatever. Y'all know my mom, she's always cleaning up something. So she's in the house cleaning. Now she's going around cleaning. I'm hearing her the whole day long. Money come to me, money come to me, money come to me, money come to me. And we was broke.
Oh.
We were broke growing up
Yeah.
or whatever. Swear to God on everything I love. My daddy came home with, I don't know how much it was, but it was easily over $500.
Damn.
And I remember he got home before all my brothers and sisters or whatever. He was like, Sonya, look what I found in the parking lot at work. And he just started flipping out money or whatever. And I easily counted $500 bills or whatever. And I was like, Daddy, can you buy me something? He said, yeah. He said we can go buy you whatever you want. Or whatever.
Hey. Nice.
That's how powerful our
Like,
words. Yeah,
but-
my friend, speaking of that, my friend Seisha was actually one of the few people in my life that really was adamant about the words that I speak, and especially the words that I cast upon myself, and the words that I speak about other people. That's why, you know, anytime that my love and we have these moments, these deep conversations, I take my time with my words, because I always want to be careful about first the energy that I project in my words, and secondly, you know, my intention, and you know, being careful of the words that you speak. And you know, yeah, you keep saying that, I believe in it. It comes back, especially with your actions and your words, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Because it's like, dang, I ain't got no mic right now, but okay, I got I'm back on or whatever. But basically, once mom did that and dad came with that,
Yep.
it took me years to come back and realize that happened. And that's when I started doing it. When it was Speak Things Into Existence. When I heard that, then I remembered that, and since then it started going. Hold on, look what I got. Look what I got.
Hey, all I need is one mic.
Right. Hey, for y'all who don't know or whatever, who don't get the video, my son in the studio with us, little Dante, 2 years old, 2.5. But this boy got him a mic. He finally got a mic, and he on it. He's singing. Get it, Dante. Give me a high five. Yeah. He over here singing, y'all. Yeah, you got a new one. But it's I was saying that to say I want the That's one thing I want, because the in my personal opinion, as far as the research I did, is the meaning of life, basically.
Yeah.
You know, like the cross is the without
It's the meaning.
you know, the circle. The circle is the circle is life. When the circle was cut off, it meant death. That's why, per se, he died on the cross. It means death. The cross is death. I'm not trying. And that's another reason why I'm stop following that religion, because it's death or whatever. But the Ankh is life in general. And then I want Ra. Like the symbol of Ra is basically, I'm not sure, it's like the Egyptian stat. No, not that. That's the eye.
Well,
I know. Do you want the eye or do you want?
I want not Moon Ra, more or less like Amun Ra, where it's him with the bird face, and then it's the sun behind him, or whatever. Because or the sun can be either up on top or behind. It's pretty much almost the same meaning. But I want that right there, because I really feel that we each and all are gods, or whatever, or not per se God, but an extension of God, or whatever. So because we are an extension of God, or whatever, like for instance, my dad is John Spencer, I'm an extension of my dad. I'm Dante Spencer. So in essence, I'm still a Spencer overall. So as far as that being, I don't know whether to say my heavenly father or whatever, or because again, we're gonna use the term heavenly, even though y'all know what I mean. But overall, heavenly, not heavenly, but that being essence of me, because I came from that. I came from that creator. So because I came from that creator, it's like I feel it would empower me a little bit more or whatever, not just as a black man, but as a man in general or whatever, you know, like, I mean, I think being a black man itself is power, and they try to dilute and take away our power all the time.
So much.
Because,
not even that,
right, because they know how powerful we are. Just even my voice speaking right now is so powerful to them. They want to shut my words off. They don't want me talking because I can't even talk right now.
I know I had my YouTube deleted or like canceled for like 3-4 months. You remember that? I got banned worldwide. Yeah, I got banned worldwide.
Worldwide?
Yeah, nobody could pull it up on YouTube.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, what is it? Is it the demasculation? Correct my word.
Emasculation.
Emasculation.
The black man,
And keeping the black man out of the homes, keeping them locked up. Oh my gosh.
That's all part of it, man.
Yeah. Don't even get me
That's
started.
part of the game.
I love y'all so much. Shout out to all the black men out there.
Man, for real, I've been bigging y'all up all month, man. We gotta keep that same energy all year, forever.
Niggas ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry, big dog. I'm sorry to tell you.
Nah, I know. I'm here,
Damn
man.
it.
But yeah, this is like going back to the Egypt thing. This is one of my designs that I had my brother draw me, and
nice.
It's
Yeah.
it means like the scarab was an ancient beetle that actually held up the sun. You know what I'm saying? And the 3 pyramids inside of it is the brand that I'm going to create. And that's been on my mind for like 8 to 9 years.
Okay.
What you gonna call it? You got a name for it?
I can tell you. I'll tell you off air. But that is gonna be that design, and then I have other designs that I really want to do.
What phone is that?
You said what? This is the iPhone 7 Plus.
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, and then also the one with the tree of life that I was telling you about that I'm gonna make. That
the tree of life is everything. I want that tattooed. The tree of life.
The only way I'm getting that tattooed is if it's in the design that I create, because that design that I'm creating, it means so much to me and literally what I'm going to do and the struggle that is taking me to get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to include the 3 pyramids because the pyramids, you know what I'm saying, is something that means so much to me, because those pyramids can help people. You know what I'm saying? And those they were used to project energy and to project many things all around the world, universe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But niggas don't know that shit. So
a lot of people go there for salvation. Like they travel there for answers.
For the Mecca and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like for answers. You know?
I would too. Man,
Like,
go to Egypt, guys.
I don't know if y'all call my Facebook, huh?
You know how crazy that'd be, go to Egypt?
Man, that's what I said. I don't know if y'all caught my shit. I posted it on Facebook. I swear to God, I said, all joking aside, because I know I joke a lot on my Facebook, but within the next year or 2, I'm going to Africa, whether it be either Kenya or Egypt, 1 or 2, if not both. And that's
just make it happen.
I don't know. It's so in the works.
Nothing but I can't wait to go to South Africa. I got people to listen to my podcast in South Africa. Shout out to Rachel. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't wait to go to meet everybody.
Rachel, I'm coming to meet you.
If I go, I don't know.
I don't want to return.
I mean, Akon said.
Shout out to Akon.
Yeah, y'all might as well go there and start your businesses. And,
do this there.
You see what
he's
the real Black Panther.
He really is.
He said y'all might as well come over here and generate your money here. It's just, you know, you can start a business there, and however long it would take you here is half the time that it will take you there to be successful.
Because they support it on their own people.
Yeah.
Well, because that's literally one of my goals is I don't want to be in America. You know what I'm saying? Like Like, I don't want to be popular in America. I want to be popular worldwide.
Yeah.
And I've been speaking that since I've started this and shit. Hold on, I can actually pull them up. But I've been shit all around the world. Like, for real, my podcast has been all around the world. It's been in Norway, New Zealand, you know what I'm saying? South Africa.
That's the way to move, though. That's the way to move.
Zealand.
Worldwide.
New Zealand, man. I want to travel more, man, for real.
I got my passport. What's up?
Ready to see wherever. Man, I gotta get my
The only
renewed.
place I've been outside of the country was Paris.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's what's
My
up.
apologies.
Beautiful. Me best strawberries.
I'd love
I
to
couldn't
skate
hear what you
Paris.
said.
That'd be amazing.
Yes. The skate culture there is
Man,
amazing.
dude, I see people skate Paris. They kill that shit,
I
man.
saw dancers there.
I'm like
Yeah,
ESB,
I don't know
you
if y'all
killing
can see
it.
that, but United Kingdom, France,
Oh yeah, I do see that. That's
India,
nice.
Norway, Germany.
That's where your followers are?
That's where I get a lot of listeners. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's nice.
And South Africa has been like literally one of the constant in Norway and Brazil. You know what I'm saying? So
Are you hungry? Are we hungry?
No.
I'm straight.
Alright, I'm gonna say.
Look, his ass got pizza. He gonna set it
No,
up.
I was gonna order a pizza if y'all was hungry.
Ooh, wee.
I fed them before we came.
Ooh, hell yeah, man. I was gonna pass out too.
He had the
Pass out, boy. She was like, "Let's go ahead and do this move, make this move." I'm like,
Like,
"Oh
I can
man."
tell because he was taking his time. And I was like, yeah, I know he's tired. I was like, are you sure you want to go? He's like,
No, I got the
let's
energy.
go,
I was just
let's
like,
go.
man, you know, you eat the food, you know, you get
Right,
the ice.
And then
Yeah,
it's cold
okay.
outside. And
Right, that's that hibernation.
Nah,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. 6:39. 6:39. I finally start getting him ready. Then I sat there, like, start getting myself ready. We was outside at 7:05. I think that's when you finally text me or whatever. But he ain't want to get out the car, like. Cause we were listening to some good old JC. So I turned off the music or whatever. I said, come on. I said, you ready? He said, no. I said, no. He said, music. I said, oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
Turn back on, listen to JC.
Yeah.
Like, shit, you
Well,
ain't
what
said
song
that
was
one
it?
word.
Remember what song it was?
Takeover.
Hey, see, take
Yeah.
it, bro.
It was.
Man. It's a
Because
good jam.
I listen to old school Jason.
Well, Blueprint's my best album, dog. It's my favorite album, dude. What do you mean?
Hey,
Blueprint's
yeah.
my favorite album still.
I swear to God, like the
Man.
new one that he had did, it took me
444.
440. Yeah, no, wait,
I
was it
love
444?
444. Boy,
Yeah.
that spoke to me in so many different
Well,
ways.
okay,
You
That was
haven't
nice.
heard it all the way.
It took me. I
Oh,
swear to
you
God,
got that shit,
I
right?
listened to it all the way through, and I wasn't digging it. Then I listened to it again, and I wasn't digging it. So I put it down for about a couple of months.
Let it grow.
Man, I picked that joint back up probably like when I first moved to Jersey City in November. I'm like, damn, JC, did you just say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hold
so
on,
you're in a
wait.
different place. Yeah,
Mm.
Did you
that's
just
so
say-
funny.
Man, so I had to.
Man.
I think I had to let it marinate in my mind.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
You're in a
whatever.
different place.
Yeah.
Exactly right. I had to let it marinate in my mind. To marinate in my mind.
I
You
feel
know,
like
once I
Jigga
heard
don't be
the second
fucking
song.
up. He don't fuck up, man, when it comes to lyrics.
Nah,
He know what he doing.
he do. And this time he was on more or less what we talking about tonight ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what tripped me out because at first I wasn't peeping at what he was saying. Even though I be on this, I wasn't on it because, like, I guess how he put it was different.
Mhm.
And I started listening to it. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, you know,
Got you
like,
grooving. He like, oh, okay,
man,
this is
to
what
the
you want now.
point, hey,
Yeah, I liked that tune that he made with
Which-
that song.
the cartoon,
Yeah,
Story
OJ?
Story OJ, yeah,
that's what that's
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
I liked that
That's
a
the
lot.
jam.
right, blackface.
I think he
Right.
he got that.
Reverted, look, comes full
Right,
circle, don't
yeah.
it?
Exactly,
Comes
exactly.
full
For sure.
circle.
He got that patent, man. I think he's gonna work on the series with that.
Oh, JC,
Yeah, he got that.
That doesn't surprise me.
it don't because
Well,
like I was
that's how you
telling
do it.
him last
Title.
right last week. I mean not last week, but basically Wednesday when we did the other podcast. Something I threw out on the other podcast was Meek Mills went to jail.
Yeah.
Meek Mill says, and Rick Ross can't. He fucked with Rick Ross. He's supposed to be the lieutenant. Rick Ross captain. Said in the song, "That's captain, I'm lieutenant." Whatever. Anyways,
Mhm.
so he go to jail. He got millions of dollars worth of lawyer fees and everything else. Guess who take care of that, John?
Jay.
Jay.
Right.
Guess what happened with 21 Savage was about to get
Get that slammer. Right.
Jay
Right.
and his lawyers. Guess what happened when Lil Wayne had them back taxes?
Yeah, Wayne.
Jay. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like
And nobody would have known unless if they hadn't said it, nobody would have known.
Right. But the thing being is these okay, matter of fact, full circle. Full circle. T.I., thanks for what you're doing for the community. I know you could be doing more, but you're doing something.
Big up, Tip.
TMT, we need you. We need you in Flint, Michigan right now, boss. We need you there. I'm just, hey, look, I ain't calling you out. I ain't
Big
calling
Sean
you
gotta
out.
be representing
But-
the D somewhere in there doing something,
We
bro.
gotta
Yeah,
hold somebody accountable. I mean,
Man, but I'm calling you out.
Floyd don't fuck with niggas. What you don't understand? What you don't
Man,
understand? about
Floyd, you from there? That's where your mama at, man.
that? Oh, my bad, my bad. Floyd don't fuck with black people. He
Yeah.
fuck with niggas.
You know what?
He
So
fuck with black
right,
Damn. That's so
He's-
crazy. It's like a whole different person.
man.
Man.
Like how
he
can
just
you?
released an article. He just responded to T.I.'s song. Didn't
Oh,
he just-
yeah, he did,
He just
yeah.
pulled it
He
up.
did not write that. That was somebody else.
Who?
That shit was.
He paid somebody to do
That
that.
shit was spelled so perfectly
Talking about
and
Floyd?
done amazingly. Yes.
Man,
So he had somebody else write that.
I don't even
I've
remember what he
never
I'm
heard-
said.
talking about his illiteracy.
I've never heard Floyd use no big ass word in my
He
life.
been knocked in the head a lot.
Hey, oh,
He's
that's
the
what I was
best
talking about.
defensive boxer.
Them
You're
fours
right.
right there. That's the fours I was trying to
I'm trying to
find.
make an excuse
Oh
for the
yeah, I
devil.
love them ones.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not calling him the
I
devil.
forgot all
You know
about
what I mean?
those.
Floyd, he in trouble
Matter
though,
of fact,
man.
what's the other ones? I want to say it's 13, 12 to
I'm gonna pull it up.
13.
Oh, it's like that bitch. Dang, that's how you feel?
Stab me a lot.
Right.
You not white. Stop.
Man.
He be acting like he white sometimes like that devil on.
Parental advisory. That's why the sticker's up here.
Right.
Hey, matter of fact, where I
We work
at?
our kids.
I swear to God.
Because you know, like, oh, you can't beat your kids.
Yeah, I don't know what, yeah, I know people say that.
Shit. I don't know, you can't beat them, but you gonna beat them.
Yeah, you can discipline them.
Oh, I'm popping my kids.
I know what you so funny.
Oh,
Dante, get in here!
What are you doing in there?
Dante!
Like,
cut this out.
I used to get one of them too. Shoot.
At Mark
Come here.
28.
128.
Right.
Get that out.
Man.
I'm getting
Watch the
boys.
hair do his thing.
Dante!
Dante!
On the black screen. Bloop, bloop.
Get in here now!
You know that we interrupt this program that
Right.
on the screen.
Oh yeah, we'll be back shortly.
We'll be back.
Right.
That's funny.
Hey.
What you doing?
It's funny. What was you in there doing? Hey,
He ain't worried
look,
about you.
what was you in there doing? Huh? You was what? What was you doing?
No. He's like, what? He don't know what's going on.
You don't know whether to laugh or cry.
He don't even care no more. He's like, man, you know what?
Right.
Shut up.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Nah, usually he be cringing without I'll pick up the hanger. He be like,
He's like, no, please.
You got all these people watching over him.
He's
like,
like,
he
man.
know he ain't about to hit me.
Right.
Nigga, I can do this shit. I can get away with it.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. There you go. Boom. Be
Right.
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 That's funny. That's hilarious.
What you doing? Boo. Be right back. Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Man, shit.
Did y'all have that Floyd Mayweather quote that y'all wanted to speak on?
I have.
It's on hype.
I'm scanning through it.
You got it?
It's a long.
I think it was something like,
It's a long read. So.
I buy Gucci because...
Actually, they did show that letter. They showed that letter.
I
What?
rich.
50 Cent.
I buy Gucci because I rich. Is that the one to Tiny?
Oh my god.
Hold up. Oh no, this ain't even the one to Tiny. I gotta read this to y'all.
I think that's new though. This is new. 50 Cent did that.
Okay.
This is new.
Alright, so this
Hold
is...
on, before you do that. This is Dante Spencer with News Report at 5.
Oh shit.
So we have Floyd Mayweather with his sincerest apologies. And there it is, as I follow, reads, why, the letter Y, why we gotta boycott, B-O-Y, space C-O-T, Goosey, G-U-C-Y. Fuck F-U-K-T-I-E-Y-E. He ain't nobody. His career, Carear, is over. OVA. Over.
Whoa.
I know, KNO,
Mm-mm.
50, FIDDY, 50 cents, SENTS is going to see this, SEAC, this, DIS.
50 Cent, man. The king of trolling.
I did it right, this. RIGHT, right this. Not WRIGHT. Fuck him too. FUK, him. HIM, he spelled that right. 2 should be TOO, but it's TWO. Sincerely, SENTSEARLY, sincerely, Floyd FLYD, money sign, Maywet, MAYWHAT.
Give me my phone.
Why?
That's so annoying.
And that was Dr.
Okay.
You know 50
With the
wrote
lie
I
report.
think this is it right here.
I think Floyd wrote
that.
that.
You want to read it?
Is this
He
it
gonna
right?
come in here and talk about put some respect on my name.
I don't know if this is it. It might be. I didn't know Floyd had a Insta though. I don't think. I thought
He had
niggas
a
would be.
who?
I didn't think he had an Instagram.
Oh hell yeah, that boy be flexing all the time.
I mean, I thought niggas would be like jumping on his ass so much he wouldn't want to be.
Oh, he don't
Oh,
run it.
that's
He just do the little pictures. You know what I'm saying? Get the little sponsors.
Mm.
You know what? I hate to say it, but if I had
I would do the same thing. Cause
his bank account, I would be flexing on Instagram.
Okay.
And wouldn't care what nobody else said either.
It says, oh, it's a lot.
Now I would do a
Which
whole
one
lot
is
for
it?
the community though.
bro,
That's one right here.
he gets
Mhm.
like yo. He has like I think he has like 12 million followers or something like that.
Yeah.
He gets paid like damn near close to $1 million to sponsor something on his Instagram.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It is a whole lot.
Yeah, that's where
That
a lot of
Instagram money right there, like if I was doing shit,
Shout out to
that's-
Fatboy SSE.
I would take like, let's say for instance,
Mm.
if I had $100 million in my bank account right now, and you're paying me $1 million to sponsor this, that $1 million right there that I'm sponsoring, it will go to some black cause. Point blank. Period. I mean, first of all, it's a tax write off.
Right.
Kid.
Right.
But at the same time, aside from that right there, seriously, it's helping out my people. So it's a win-win.
That's what the white folks do.
Exactly. They do it all the time.
All right.
So
I'm going to read it.
Oh, you got it? You found it?
Yeah, I'm going to read it.
It sounds. I'm skimming it. It's like bullshit for real though.
Yeah, it sounds like his lawyer wrote it.
Yeah.
So it says, in light of the most current boycott and digital outrage, I wanted to take the time to address a couple of issues that I myself have trouble wrapping my mind around. For instance, why would we, as a people, agree to a temporary boycott of Gucci for merely 3 months if what was done caused so much strife? Why wouldn't we agree to a permanent boycott of Gucci as well as all other merchandise that fall under the carrying ownership, such as YSL, Balenciaga, Alexander McQueen, and more? I'll tell you why. It's because in this day, celebrities and failing artists pick and choose the hottest trending topics as a means of seeking attention and using fake advocacy as their platform when their talent no longer benefits them. It's common knowledge that these luxury brands aren't being purchased on a large scale by the black communities that you portray you're advocating for, yet you use the emotions of our people that are already suffering with countless issues within their own home front that you conveniently pay no regard or respect to. The same celebrities stirring the pot over the brands that they, without doubt, will continually buy are the same artists that inject rap lyrics filled with drugs, murder, and sexual promiscuity into the very black communities you're pretending to care so much about. These same celebrities are proud, deadbeat fathers and unfaithful husbands using their platforms to rally the troops against luxury brands, yet have been the prime contributors of influence in the destruction of our people by way of their musical content and imagery. Should we boycott their music and record labels as well, or do we learn to communicate and bring solutions to the problems we're facing as a whole? As a retired, wealthy, and successful man that has promoted a drug and alcohol-free lifestyle, yes, I'm a connoisseur of the fine quality and top-of-the-line brands. However, unlike many of these new money celebs, I never forgot where I came from. Decades before Dapper Dan became a designer for Gucci, I supported his work and creativity consistently and never stopped. Not many of you can say that. Most of you took your money into the same high-end boutiques and didn't think twice about leaving our brother and legendary designer behind. until Gucci put their stamp back on him, and that's when your hypocritical outrage should be. Bottom line, if you know better, do better. Start with your own homes and the content that you mass produce and sell to your very own. Take a look at how you're representing your people first before asking someone else to do so.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong on this, but first of all, where did he get those big words from?
Right. He had a spell check on like a motherfucker for that one, bro.
Because half of the words, I was like, can you sue? I know what that means, but how you know what it means? But anyway, no,
he ain't spell that right.
Right. But no, aside from that right there, seriously, you said something about taking care of home, but ain't Flint, Michigan his home?
Is it?
Bro.
Ain't he from Michigan?
Yeah, he's from Michigan.
I could have swore, yeah. So Flint, Michigan, your home, but you're not taking care of home.
Shout out to Flint, man.
Man,
they need
hey.
Don't they still have shitty water, bro?
Like 4 years later,
fuck?
man.
Still.
And it ain't nothing gonna happen.
Right.
Literally,
Who's in charge?
I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure what his name is. Like what the governor, whatever his name is.
They ain't got no mayor no more.
You said what?
They ain't got no mayor no more, do they?
I'm
They
not
still don't
sure.
have a mayor.
I think you're right. You might be right. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I know. Okay, this is a little bit of more conspiracy from me, from the average guy. But the reason why they're doing this is because I don't know if y'all know about Detroit. Detroit was Detroit for a while. You know what I'm saying? Nice long while.
The D
You know what
was
I'm
the
saying?
D.
Yeah.
For
And
real.
it was terrible
Yeah.
until like a lot of people like when the profit margin for houses and shit like that went down, people came in and bought it all. Like they was buying the blocks and stuff like that. And what was his name? The owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban bought six like big ass towers.
Damn.
And like they were $1 million a piece. And so
In the D?
yeah, in the D.
Damn.
And so pretty much now what they're doing is people that bought all those properties, people are moving into those properties and they're selling them for twice the amount. So they're pushing the people that were evicted from those houses out.
Oh, so
Gentrification.
yeah, there we go.
Gentrification pretty much.
Just like they did in Harlem.
Yeah.
All in New York.
Oh yeah, it's just
They still doing that shit,
It's just now
man.
starting in New York, but that's what they're gonna be doing in Michigan too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They're making all the
Damn.
pipes and stuff like that trash and terrible to where
Get 'em out, flush all that out.
Yeah, so they can get the
Damn.
property at the lowest cost, and then when all that when they're like, okay, we ain't got nobody here, we got a bunch of people that purchased it. One big person will fix all the sewers and pipes, and then we'll raise up the price.
Yeah.
Because Michigan's got the best water.
Damn, for real?
Michigan has the best water?
Has the best water.
Damn.
Has the best water, dog.
Damn.
So it literally, of course it is. Of course it's a part of their the big scheme of things.
Did you hear about Amazon, right?
Yeah.
You heard about Amazon in New York.
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that shit. What do you think about that shit? People were pissed off. They're like, well, they're gonna put another headquarters in New York, and they were like,
all the local businesses.
yeah, all the local businesses were pissed off.
Yeah.
They were like,
I didn't hear about that, so.
You didn't hear about the Amazon shit?
Amazon building a headquarters in New York.
Yeah.
A lot of small businesses are upset because it's going to take all their business away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And they're gonna move. Of course, they're gonna raise the prices up. You got
Right.
Amazon headquarters there. They're gonna raise the prices up. That means people are gonna have to leave.
Yeah,
Dog.
people won't be able to
You know what I'm
afford
saying? Pissed
Niggas
off.
can barely live in New York. I don't know if y'all
Man.
ever been in New
it.
York.
I have.
Oh,
Shit.
I have.
I've never been in New York, but I know a bunch of people from New York.
I do too.
And it's fucking crazy.
It's
like,
expensive.
yo, like, it's dumbass expensive.
For no room.
For
I
no
was,
room, like a little closet.
No
I
room,
just be
dog.
like, what?
I was there 2016, and my plan was to, do my thing in New York and get him to come up there with me.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
And some living situations. I was talking to some people there trying to make that happen so I can get him to come. And they were talking about how expensive it is. And there are people that live 4 to 5 people in one apartment
Dude,
type thing. And
gotta
the
have
people
3
I was
jobs to
gonna
be
live with,
broke.
they were in a basement and they had to separate, section off their basement. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and then there was more people that lived upstairs and they all had to split the rent.
Yeah, that shit's wild to me.
Yeah.
Like, I know motherfuckers complain about like just their living conditions and stuff like that. Cause
Yeah.
I think it was one of our cousins. He lived in a place where like literally motherfuckers wouldn't go in the basement because it was rats all in the basement.
Whoa.
Like it was a rat infestation, and like people were telling them about it, like telling the landlord and the super and stuff like that about it.
He's
And
like, fuck 'em.
They didn't do shit.
the super went to go tell the bug people or whatever, and the pest control. Pest control's like, we not going down there. That shit's infested.
What you mean? That's your job.
Right.
So I was just like, that means I'm never moving
In New York?
No.
Yeah.
In New
I
York
saw
rats?
rats
Oh
everywhere
my
and stuff
God.
like that.
Them little niggas is
Those
master
little
splinter
Debos.
sons.
Bro.
Debo rats, Debo pigeons, Debo rats.
Anytime I see a New York rat on social media, I just start laughing. I get the same reaction. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe they're that big.
Yeah, they're huge.
Fuck out of here,
They're
man.
huge.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, nah.
But
No way.
The rent here is like heaven compared to.
I mean,
Oh,
True.
man.
it should never cost that much for you to live somewhere, anywhere.
Period.
Right.
I think it should
To
be
live
affordable for
here.
everyone to live somewhere.
And Chicago was crazy. It's not as crazy,
yeah.
but it's crazy.
Man.
I heard it's growing though.
Oh,
That might be a rumor, but
Yes. No, it's growing.
Yeah.
One of my people, shout out to my boy Adam. He lives in like a loft or whatever, and he renovated it and made it to where it's like if he was to move out now, it's like $1 million. His loft is worth like $1 million for
Damn.
rent and stuff like that. So
dang.
he was telling me like, yo, yeah, like shit's finna change, and I was just like, dog, and like he's on the cool side of town. He's not on the best side. He's not on the worst side.
Right.
But rent for on the bad side is crazy as well.
Birth certificate.
Shout out to all the homies on the south side of Chicago.
Hey, Southside. I'm people from the north
What
side.
do you what am I reading?
Yeah, my
That's
family
my
from the
grandmother's
north
birth
side. My
certificate.
family.
Oh, she
Rest,
Filipino.
matter of fact,
Pass it
before I say this, before we move on,
Okay,
rest in peace, my
go
brother.
finish
Vaughn,
watching
man.
TV.
Hey.
Rest
Rest
in
in
peace. Second, okay?
What's
It's
his
his
word?
grandma's birth certificate.
I don't know how they found that John.
She's
Where?
Filipino.
Oh, that's dope.
And Desi found it.
A word?
Yeah.
Well,
She's Filipino?
we're going to go see what's that movie called?
Alita.
Alita tonight.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
leader?
that's
What's
the
up?
late show.
Battle Angel. It's based off of anime.
Anime. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that
that
shit
movie?
fire as hell, bro.
I want to
Shout
see
out to all
that
anime
anime
fans out there.
Fuck yeah.
Anime gang.
Dog, your family
Yeah.
Filipino?
Yeah.
I got some Filipino friends,
No
man. They
shit.
hella cool.
That's
They
what's
crazy.
up. They
They all crazy, but they cool
You
as
see
hell.
him? Shit.
For real.
I know.
I'll say
Yeah, they
generation.
like they'll snap real quick on your ass.
Yeah.
No problem.
Man.
Damn,
But shit, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all coming through doing a good podcast.
dude, I love talking shit,
I
man.
do too. But like the podcast we had the other day, I said, sometimes I just like to hear myself talk.
I feel you know. I mean, it's good to have black people like voicing shit, just
It
saying some
is.
shit, cause
Yeah, thanks for the
we don't
platform.
get,
It's
we
great.
never get, our people never
appreciate
get
what
hurt
you're
no
doing.
ever no other time.
Boy, what the?
You know he doing something
Right.
there.
Be
Like,
right back.
that was me right there. I used to do that same shit, man.
I did.
Fucking
just
with
is,
shit, man. Always. I was bad, dude. I was bad as
I
hell.
was too. The crazy thing is I act like I'm surprised. Like,
See, right,
You ain't
right,
used to do that shit.
right.
like
Man.
out of all my brothers and sisters, I swear to God on mamas, I got all the whoopings.
Mhm.
Like, all right, I'm the youngest boy. He could have did, like, say for instance, my older brother. He could have did something wrong. Guess who else getting blamed for it?
You.
Because I had to do something.
I'm the youngest, man. I'm the youngest. I got an older brother. He used to fuck shit up and then be like,
You know what? My brother
I'm
wouldn't even
like,
blame shit on me. They
man,
just would assume I had something to do with it.
same.
He older than me. He way older.
Like,
What?
Okay, I'm gonna take care of that in a second.
Would you
shouldn't
break
be messing with it no way.
what you do, man? You break something?
Possibly.
He's like, oh, right.
He did.
He's like, yeah, I did.
Here, go get him a high five.
Don't tell me
What's
you
up, man?
broke one of my portraits, man.
Big homie. Look at how small his hand is,
Go
man.
give Uncle RJ five
He said,
five.
it kind of hurt, man.
He don't
Damn.
mess with
You
me.
want to give Uncle RJ
He's
five
strong
five?
already. It kind of hurt.
He don't mess with me.
He be
was over
doing
here
it.
all Wednesday night kicking with Uncle RJ.
Right. Fine, cool, and dandy. That's good.
He acting brand new.
He's not a care in the world, man. He don't have to worry about getting shot. None of that. He don't know nothing about none of that yet.
He just be.
He just knows what he sees right in front of him right now.
Exactly.
That joy.
I know.
It's
That's-
pure.
Like I don't want to take it away from him either. Like
The world's gonna do it.
it is like
Damn.
I hate telling him no on shit.
That's a whole nother concept. That's a whole nother podcast, dude.
Right. Because me telling him no on something, like literally, even, except for shit I know that he just can't do because it's gonna hurt him
Yeah.
or whatever. Like if it's to get him a toy or he want this or he don't want to eat this or he don't. I hate telling him no, even though I know I need to tell him no on a lot of things. Because if I don't, it's gonna hurt him in the long run.
Yeah.
Like
He gonna think he get in his way all the time.
exactly, you know, which a lot of times
Like
you
these
do
white
this
folks.
way.
See, white folks think they can get their way all the time.
Right.
They call the police and let's get this nigga out of here.
Oh, speaking of, have y'all seen what's that, Killer Mike?
Oh
We
yeah.
were supposed to,
Yeah, we already
watched,
know.
Like,
Trigger warning.
He
So
like-
I ain't seen it yet. But I think
you
I'm-
should-
I
we'll
think
watch
I'm
it. We'll
watch
talk
it.
about it when you
Okay.
watch it.
Oh my god.
But
yeah.
I seen
We just binge watched it
one.
today.
I seen one part
The
that
second
made me
episode
want to
was-
watch it.
Why?
And this is what made me want to watch it. The little boy was talking, and while he was talking, the little white boy tried to interrupt.
Yep.
And he said, "Hold on, wait. I can't let you interrupt because if I let you interrupt, you just basically saying exactly what we just talked about, talking about that white privilege. And I
Right.
can't let you do that. So, you know, you got to hold on.
Right.
Or whatever.
Mm.
You
First
talking,
lesson.
oh, you
Dude.
talking about
Their kindergarten class.
The school.
The little
I'm gonna
school.
miss that one. I thought he was talking about the Cripple Cola one.
That one, we just
That
seen that
we
one
just
today. That
watched
was
that
good
one.
too.
That one was good.
Man,
Yeah.
that is true though.
But I was like, man, they do got that white privilege. Like, oh, you know what? Before I let y'all bone out of here or whatever and all that. Speaking of that white privilege and all that other good, et cetera,
Oh.
guy at the job. She know who I'm talking about. This fool tell me. First of all, he used to be a police. Put all that wine. He used to be a police. He tell me there ain't no such thing as racial profiling.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
that if I was in a white neighborhood, et cetera, he would have pulled me over, not because of the car driver, not because I'm swerving or anything like that,
Right.
but because I don't belong in that neighborhood. I said,
Oh,
that's
hell
called
no.
racial profiling. He said,
that.
no, that's
He
just
said that to his
profiling.
face, Yes.
He said, that's just profiling. That's all. It's not racial profiling.
You don't belong in this neighborhood, so I have the right to do
I
so
said,
and
so
so.
why don't I belong? Because I'm black? He said, yeah. I said, so that's racial right there.
Right.
And you're profiling me because I'm a black male
Right.
in that neighborhood. So that's racial profiling.
Right.
No, it's not. No, it's like, and the sad thing is he really believed it. That was the sad part.
How can he get to decide? How does he get to decide what racism is? He's a white male, like he experienced it.
Because he's white. So they get to
Privilege,
decide.
baby.
Yeah.
What you mean?
But you know what's funny is the
Yeah.
white girls start going in. I turned around and started talking to her.
Well,
Like, I can't talk to him no more. They start going in on him. Like,
Yeah, Sherry, sorry, I don't mean to say her name on here, but she goes off on him. Like,
you're right.
no.
What happened?
Like, there's a few instances when he came at Dante in like a weird racial way. Like these racial comments. Like, what was it? He
Vampire
said if you
Brooklyn.
wanted to be a vampire. He said if he wanted to be a vampire, he was like, oh yeah, like vampire in Brooklyn. And we were like,
oh, like throwing references out there like that.
I can't be the vampire.
I can't be
from
Dracula.
Right. I can't be Blade.
Wow.
I can't be
Blade?
right. I mean, at least I can't be the vampire off of the Vampire Diaries. I gotta be vampire in Brooklyn, right?
Cause I'm black, right?
Yeah, 'cause
That a
I'm right.
bitch.
And he said what? He said he didn't like rainforest or something like that. What?
What?
So
He
so
didn't
hold
want to
on.
go to Africa.
He said like my trainer, she white, she a little white chick or whatever, she cool though. But she talking about yeah, I want to go to Africa, la la la. He said, well, I wouldn't want to go to Africa. You know, I would want to go to South America because you know they have the jungle. And I said, bro, you know it's a jungle in Africa, right?
Right.
So he's like, but no, I mean, I would want to go for the one that has the rainforest. I was like, you know, it's rainforest there too, right? He said, but the animals and I was like, you know what? I'm done talking to you.
You fucking idiot,
Right.
He
man.
just wanted excuses not to go to Africa. It's too
Exactly.
black for
Oh man.
The
Fuck
difference,
outta
that was
here.
right. Hey, well, son.
It be the subtle shit too.
Oh, I love the overt racism.
Dude was like,
I
oh yeah,
love
you
it.
must smoke a lot of weed because you have locks or like you like rum Are you Jamaican?
No shit.
What?
Oh, I'll tell you.
fuck
I'll
is
tell you
wrong
one
with
of the
you,
best-
man?
I'll tell you one of the best ones I've ever heard while I was at work. Coming into work one day, fine, good and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Opened up the door for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a decent guy sometimes. And
Yeah.
I was a good day. This lady said, "Oh my God, did you see Empire?" I looked at her and was like, I don't watch Empire.
It's because you black people watch
my
Empire.
God. I thought you would. I was like, no.
No,
I don't like
watch
shit.
that.
So I'm just like,
I don't engage.
I was like, what?
You like fried chicken, don't you?
Boy.
Right?
Oh, hold
Yep,
up.
and
Let me tell you about the
Kool-Aid,
other one.
watermelon.
Let me tell you about the other one. So we at work, right? So we got this white chick, right? And the white chick, she fucks with a little Mexican chick, Mexican guy, or whatever. So they put some queso dip up in those joints.
Oh, fuck.
So the white people in the break room talking about this was made by a real Mexican.
Oh, you told me this shit. Oh, my God. I died
Like, ooh,
laughing.
try this dip. It was made by a real Mexican. Like,
What?
they kept saying it over and over and
So
over.
finally I was like, so I probably made some chicken, some fried chicken. It'd be made by a real black person. Like,
Whoa, right.
It was made by it was made by a real Mexican from a real
my
Mexican
God, bro.
restaurant.
This
Try it.
How is that not offensive?
This is so great. This is some great comedy. Oh my
Yes.
God.
At work. Me and Dante be like,
Y'all white people on the whole.
Oh, that's
y'all,
it.
they don't give a fuck.
No fucks.
I'm the only
I don't
black
think,
person
I just
I'm
don't know, like,
on.
do they not realize? Like,
It's maybe,
I don't think that. I think that's the problem. They don't realize. Like,
I think it's on purpose.
That's gotta be on purpose.
It's got to be on purpose,
it's
man.
made by a real Mexican.
That's that's on purpose.
No, hold up.
Yeah.
Man, that's on
No,
purpose.
check this
to me.
out.
They want to see how far
Okay,
you
so
go.
I was coming out
Yes.
the break room, and there was only white girls in the break rooms talking about, yeah, that's a real Mexican. He made this. La 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 la. So they were talking amongst themselves. So no, I don't think it was on purpose because I don't think they were meant to offend themselves. Like 'cause they didn't know I was in the bathroom. So when I was coming out, that's when they was talking. So I was like, so what's a real Mexican?
Right.
Or whatever. So they was like, well, you know. I was like, no, I
No, I don't.
So that's
What
why I was
the
like,
fuck?
so if I made some fried chicken, it'd be made by a real black guy, huh? And they was like, well, no, that's not what we're trying to say. I was like, I'm fucking with y'all. And they just
But
wanna-
I'm really not.
I really wasn't. And then that's why I went out there
man.
I
with
don't want to make no white girls uncomfortable.
Man.
Right.
No, see, that's that white comfort, though.
You said shit.
I know all about that.
Because, I mean, shit, I used to work
that's
at
true.
ABB, man, that welding spot up there, man. Dude, and they was so bold, man. I got tripped before. I was getting tripped on the line and stuff
Yeah, I
before.
remember that.
Remember when I was talking about that shit? I came home like, these motherfuckers gonna trip me. I say something, they like, well, they do it to me too. No, they don't. They don't trip your ass. They tripping me because they say we're not supposed to walk through a certain area or whatever.
Yeah.
They trip me, right?
Hell no.
And I went the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And then they was like, oh my God, he's a black guy. You know what I'm saying? So
He's for
they
real black.
they made that
I gotta
well,
go
they
there.
had that, real defensive, and I was like, oh, why you pissed off when I say something, but when they say something about it, it's cool. He's like, he approached me, kind of like he was gonna do something about it. I'm like, I'm not saying that you're racist. I'm saying that you're not doing nothing because they did something to me, and I'm like, that's not really fair. But I mean, when I call that shit out, man, that shit they backtrack, they backpedal all the way. I was using the vending machine, right, get some Fritos or some shit. Dude just walks right in front of me. I'm patting my pockets looking for some change. I'm looking to see what I'm gonna get. Walks right in front of me, like I'm not there.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
They'll test you and see how far you gonna go.
Oh.
They'll say, "Oh, my bad." What you mean, my bad, man? You just stepped right in front of me, man.
Oh, and then when we was at the motherfucking spot the other night, me, you, and her, y'all had left, right? So I'm out there joning with the white girl or whatever, the bartender, because everybody else is gay up in the bitch.
Yeah.
Or whatever. No offense to gay people, but I want to talk to somebody that I want to talk to,
Right.
who I can kind of talk to,
Right, I feel you.
Anyways, so I go outside with her because she's smoking a little cigarette, and I ain't gonna lie, when I drink occasionally, I do want to smoke. Or whatever. So, I went outside. I was like, can I hit your cigarette? So she was like, yeah, cool.
The bartender?
So, yeah.
Okay.
So then there's a white dude in there. White guy. I don't know if you've seen him. Kind of tall, long hair, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
All right. So this fool was like, well, I want to tell you the story, la, 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 or whatever, So I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of racial, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I deal with racial stories or whatever.
Right.
Out this fool's mouth talking about nigger.
Oh wow.
I said, oh, hold on. Wait. Don't say that word. Nah. So he was like, oh, well, I thought it was so. I said, nah. He said, well, I tried to pre-warn you. I said, no, you said it was racial. You didn't tell me you was going to use some inappropriate words, etc., etc. Well, so the bartender was like, come on down to this. Let me just go buy you a drink. Blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, but still, hold up. Like, you can't just be saying that. I said, matter of fact, you didn't even say it with the A at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You said it with the ER. That makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Wait till I see that Killer Mike shit. Y'all watch that shit tonight, bro. Oh my gosh. You gonna be like...
Hey, all I know is... Yeah, I feel bad for y'all. Yeah. Literally. It's overt, but it's only overt around, like, when it's people that don't know who I am in the office. Mm-hmm. I got one person, because literally I'm the only black person besides my boss. My boss is, I guess, would be two of us. But I'm the only black person that actually works outside with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else in the thing is white. And, boy, I'm telling you, I just be like...
They push your buttons?
No, they try to. I smile at everybody. I'm like, okay.
Why do we get it, man? Why do they do that shit? What do we do as black people to white people to get this type of treatment? What do we do?
We don't do anything. It's just their what they believe and what they've seen. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
They believe that we all bad.
Yep.
Honestly, yeah. It's what I call the butterfly effect. Not the butterfly effect of Ashton Kutcher, but okay. So per se, you got a spider, right? You gonna tell everybody that spider bad. He gonna bite you if he get close to you. Tell you the truth, spiders really ain't gonna do too much shit. Whatever, you know.
Unless you fuck with it.
But yeah, but this spider gonna bite you. He ugly, he this, he that, etc., etc.
Part of the propaganda. Though.
Yeah, exactly, propaganda. Now, as far as this butterfly, the butterfly is so sweet, they nice, etc., etc. Guess who the butterfly and guess who the spider? Oh, whatever. We ain't gonna bite you. We ain't gonna hurt you. Matter of fact, we don't even start wars. Oh, whatever. Like. Occasionally, the Sulu War, whatever, here and there. We don't start no big wars. We don't start no war wars or whatever. They want to make it seem like we the violent ones. Now, y'all violent because if y'all don't like something, y'all going to take it. And the way y'all going to take it is by force.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And y'all going to try and hurt, kill, murder, destroy, and everything else. But we violent. Like, so, yeah, that propaganda comes in and plays a big part of everything because now y'all starting to believe that shit. Like.
I remember we was walking down the street. And that white family, like, she rushed her family in the car, bro.
It was late at night.
That's the first time that's ever happened to us.
Summer nights, on our street. Summer nights, we take walks. We were just walking that night, and we were walking just down the middle of the street, not even being quiet or discreet or anything, just talking. This woman is getting her kids into the car, and mind you, I've never seen anybody move so fast. Like, she hurried her babies into the car, like, practically stuffed them in. And then like, slammed the car.
Like, she had the kid in her arm. Like, you would have thought Godzilla was coming or some shit.
Locked it. Bro. Heard her lock it.
Like, she grabbed the kid, snatched it, boom! Like, she couldn't even get all the way in the door, man. I was like...
You know what's funny?
I was like, you hear our conversation,
like, we ain't even... Right, this is what I do to people. This is what I do to white people. If I'm out in public or whatever, I look at them, I hurry up and shut my door and hit the alarm and look at them funny or whatever, and hurry up and walk. I swear to God, I do it like, right? Hey, like,
oh my God,
you can't
man!
Do that. That is reverse racism, Dante.
I'm gonna do that like just to see like what kind of response I get.
And so, hey, like I love fucking with them sometimes, or whatever, but.
That's
especially them crazy looking ones, the ones that don't blink.
Right.
They just be out, man.
Bro, them opioids be.
You know what? I don't even do it to them ones. I do it to the ones that look like they're 9-to-5ers.
What you sad about? What's wrong with you?
We'll go home.
Man, I feel
okay, we going home too.
Yeah, I do it to the 9-to-5ers because the ones that look like they tweaking, they don't give a fuck what we doing.
No.
Shit, they like fucking with us. Matter of fact, because they know we probably got some drugs.
Right. And that happens too a lot.
Anybody
ever ask you for drugs? Like
all the time.
I was with Jameer and his brother, and he's a pastor and everything else. Holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? If I swear to God, if whoever is God, whoever it is, doesn't take him before he takes anybody else, I'm gonna be like, all right, motherfucker, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's holier than holy. I love that man to death. Sure. But it was just, this dude came up, he was like, hey, man. And I look at the dude, I was like, what's up? And then he was like, he looked at my uncle. He's like, "Hey, bro, you got some drugs?" And I looked at him. I was like, I looked at Jameer. I was like, Jameer? I would understand if he asked me, Jameer. I was like, do it look like we got drugs?
Man, my brother's so square.
How'd that make you feel? How'd that make you feel?
Me? I was laughing. I was laughing the whole time. I was like,
like he literally is a pastor,
came up to him.
square and
They
everything.
weren't white. They were Latinos. They came up to him asking him for
one more,
if he got to connect.
I expect Latinos to do that because they like comfortable. It's like a culture.
Maybe Spanish people, Latinos, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's. I ain't gonna say it's cool, but it's
right.
cool. Like
I understand that more.
Yeah,
I can understand that more.
That white lady
they look
at the
like
grocery store.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. There was a white lady at the grocery store. I was just like, I don't know. I was on a fish run. I was grabbing some salmon or something that day, and she was just like, "Hey, you know where I can get a hookup?" And it was like some old lady from like Alabama. She had a thick ass accent, bro. I was like, I would have never thought this old lady ever in the middle.
White lady.
Old white. You can tell. You can look.
What'd
She
she
looked
say?
like she does not. Nah, she just said, "Can I get a hookup? Like, do you know somebody who got some trade?" I'm like,
wow.
at first, it struck me. It struck me because I was like, okay, that's because I got the locks. I had some fresh ass Nikes on and some shit that day. I just, I don't know. I don't know what it. I think it's the hair, man. It's the hair.
Yeah,
I did talk to a white guy at my job. He clearly said he's about 60. He says that he judges people off their looks.
yeah.
And she's a 60-year-old white woman too. So I mean, yeah, I believe that.
I mean,
People still judge people based off what they see.
Even young
you
people.
You gotta love the being overt though. You gotta love it. I love it. I don't know about everybody else, but overt, I swear to God, that's like, thank you for letting me know where you stand.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much more because I know exactly who's all the Trump supporters and everything else. Boy.
Oh man.
No, not me. Not me.
Like Sean don't never he don't speak to me no more. He might offer me like, hey Dante, you want some candy or something? Like, no, I'm cool.
I don't take candy from strangers.
Exactly right. Like, nope, I don't want nothing from you at all. No, or whatever. But he know not to say shit to me at all. Period. Because he know I don't fuck with him. Like,
I've never spoken to that man.
for real.
Yeah,
Somebody y'all work
not
with?
for real.
Yeah.
Like he would try to speak to me, I'd be like, why? You like look at him, and then he wouldn't talk to me, and then he tried. He tried.
Yeah.
But I would never converse with that man ever. It was something about him when I saw him and when I heard him speak before I knew anything about him.
That energy, baby.
Yeah, I was like,
Man, you just know.
nah.
You gotta trust that gut, man. You
Yeah.
gotta trust that
Yeah,
shit,
I'm
man.
glad
You know,
I
that's your
did.
second brain.
Yeah.
Like at first I was just figuring you're just a liar because he lies about everything. First
Everything.
of all, so aside from him lying about everything, I'm just like, okay, whatever. You're just a liar. But then when I really realized how you feel about people, even though you probably don't realize you feel like that, you really do.
Yeah.
That's when I had to stop fucking with you for real. Like, okay, it's cool you lie about shit, whatever. And then even one day I got like the trainer did something, told everybody go on ready except for me. I mean, get out of radio except for me because I said something about how to get calls. So she's like, I'll make sure you get the next call. So he gonna say something like, yeah, Demi was behind you laughing at you, talking about ha ha ha, or whatever. I was like, bro, no, she wasn't, or whatever, So he kept saying she was. I was looking dead at her. I said, bro, you make up shit all the fucking time. Quit making up shit as you go along. It's bad for you.
See?
Like.
Yeah.
Like for real, but and I think like since then me and him really ain't said too much shit to each other. Like I don't even like talking to you because first of all you know everything, but you be wrong on half the shit that you read on, that you know about, right?
People that he still got a closed mind.
He's very close.
I don't like those motherfuckers, man.
Don't
Don't be closed-minded, man.
Like,
You gonna talk to me about some shit that you believe and you're like whatever you say is correct.
right.
Like there's nothing else but what you believe.
And not only that, it's over talk too. Like, let me get my inside out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like, no, actually.
That's why. That's one of the
Oh,
reasons why I created the Average Guy podcast.
Damn.
Everybody got a different POV to me, and I like to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It's not all white people.
It's not.
It's not all white people.
Because
man.
I ain't gonna lie, the little white chicks that love me at the job, I really think they genuinely love me.
They do.
I think
Yeah.
they really think I'm like,
Or in fact,
He said,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, this is my.
hey, no, seriously, you
it's
got
like
to see how they react towards me. Like, if I'm not paying attention to them, they literally get mad. Dante. You wanna call? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
you don't be paying attention to us no more.
you should, like, if you spent a day, like, if you were a fly on the wall, this man's name is said, like, every
Okay.
3 to 5 minutes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they love it. And especially if he don't get up and come see what's going on, you know, if you don't reach out and see what's going on, yeah, it's like their attention deprived.
Damn.
I think I got that infectious ass. What's her name?
Yeah.
Man, you know
You're
what?
like,
It's
dang,
always
Salute,
been
I
like
didn't even
that.
know you were here. Yeah, I'm here.
She's
Damn.
so quiet, like,
I'm taking these calls, man. Like,
right.
Doing your fucking job, man. Just trying to get up out that mud.
Hey,
talk to
right.
you when I can. I be focused on them planes.
I feel you, man.
And you know what? I swear I be focused on them, but they be fucking with me. I'm like, man, y'all white people. Like, okay, hold on, I gotta say it. But okay, I think we talked about it earlier, but we didn't never finish. So the white chick, you know, she been throwing little hints at me. I told her when we was at the little mission that she liked me. Or whatever, that she be throwing little hints.
She does.
So, anyways, I just bypassed her, whatever. So the very next day, I'm talking to her, and she starts talking to me, talking about, yeah, we gotta have him on the play date or this, that, and the other. And she just started laughing out the like she ain't facing up, but she laughing, giggling, I yell at her like, you petty as fuck.
I just started laughing right there, while they conversing.
Damn.
But shit, hey. But look, y'all movie about to start. This is a dude ready. So it's sign off time.
All right, so what are we gonna call this episode first? Well, I'll just have y'all do a little text, and then y'all shoot me the name.
Man, I don't even whatever, man.
It was random. We was,
Yeah, this was random.
we was just
Yeah,
skipping.
random.
We was abstract, some abstract art, man.
All right, so
Abstract conversation.
this has been another episode of the Average Guy Podcast on the Average Guy Studios, man. And thank you to all my co-hosts, man.
Hey.
One of the 3 amigos, you know what I'm saying? Let them know who y'all is.
Again, yeah, this is Donnie Breaking Bitch, Donnie BKA,
Hey,
Donnie
Donnie Breaking
whatever
Bitch.
y'all want to call
Oh,
me.
shit.
Hey, Dante Spencer 78@gmail.com. That's how y'all gonna find everything else. My Twitter, my email, my whatever, my Gmail, my bullshit mail, all that good shit. Hit me up. Y'all know how to get hold of me.
All right, he's done now. So I, Saluna. You can find me on IG at Saluna_visuals. That's SOLLUNA_visuals.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so fun when we work on your new shit.
I know, I'm
That's
excited.
gonna be amazing. You see J. Cole get dunked on right here.
What y'all working on?
Oh,
Y'all probably don't want it.
No, it's gonna be banging.
No, it's cool.
gonna
I
be
can just
some
let you know
hot
I'm a choreographer and I'm
Oh, that's
working
what's up.
on
Yeah,
my
yeah,
first
yeah.
dance film.
That's
So
what's up.
shit. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
be filming.
that's-
I make music. I make beats. I do
Okay.
everything. There's gonna be some trouble coming up in the streets real
I
quick.
got a little 17-year-old. He don't know he got potential, but he got potential.
I told him he had potential. Like
Hey.
we was working on a couple things.
Who,
but-
Joel?
No, not Joel.
Who's about?
What's the name?
Eric.
Eric.
Eric, cool, but
What's wrong with her?
nah, Eric is more or less like me. Eric don't like to listen. Eric got his own opinion. So it's gonna be hard to work with Eric, trust me.
go ahead and do your shout out.
It wasn't too hard for me at least.
No, that's hey, trust me.
I just
When
let
it
him
comes-
vibe out, and then I just
Vibe out is
tossed,
one
I
thing.
tossed out a couple what's the names, and he took them in stride, and then we was just hitting from there.
See, vibe out is one thing, but
That's everything. His locks are
he
everything.
got my attitude, trust me.
Who Cole?
Yes.
Shout out to King Cole.
Oh yeah,
You see
yeah.
him?
Whole world.
I didn't know the All-Star game was this weekend.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
makes
shit.
I didn't
sense.
either.
up in
I
Charlotte.
sure didn't watch that shit.
Man, you know what?
Yeah.
I ain't
Oh,
seen,
that's why.
because you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Basketball is my shit, and Lakers is my team.
Hey, Lakers.
But-
I know you Laker fan.
Yeah, but see what had happened was
The
this
original.
guy joined my Lakers squad. And I really ain't feeling that too much.
Who's going, Brian?
Brian, Brian.
You don't like Brian?
Ain't that I don't like Brown. That's how I don't like Brown fans.
Okay, no, I understand that.
Okay, yeah,
So-
continue what y'all doing.
Yeah, but go ahead. What
Oh,
about
yeah.
Kasha Katana, man. Check out my IG. I got some new shit. I'm gonna be busting heads with some new music pretty soon. Anyway, I gotta give you my SoundCloud too, man.
Work for me.
Hell yeah, for sure.
Works for me.
We're
That's
just
gonna be
artists,
ridiculous.
Making a living, you know.
Yeah,
doing
man.
our thing.
That's gonna be so sweet.
Oh boy, y'all see this? Y'all see what's in this room right now? See
Damn.
what's in this room? Give it a couple years. Y'all gonna be hearing about everybody in this room.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
black
my
people can
first
do anything.
podcast, so thank you. This is fun.
Black people can do anything, man.
Well, hopefully we can get y'all more podcasts because,
I mean, we can talk about whatever, bro.
yeah, that's
Anytime
the
y'all
whole
want
thing.
us
like-
over
Yeah,
there.
thanks for the platform. Appreciate it.
All you gotta do is give me. It depends on like if it's like deep or some shit like that. Well, not deep, but like.
You ever play
shit
music
like
on
that.
your shit?
I have to get clearance from people. So
What if you had somebody making their own shit?
yeah, I mean, as long as it's cool with you,
Yeah,
I'll do it. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
yeah.
Because if,
Hell yeah,
if
no, I know
if
what you
not,
mean, yeah. We can work on it.
They've already copyright strike me for somebody else's music that I was working with, and he said it was cool.
For
but,
real?
But Facebook was like, you don't own this music, because we was doing it
They
live.
took out all the
Oh,
sound.
I
And
see what you're
they
saying.
took out all the sound, and YouTube was
Oh
like,
damn.
So, but if
Strike.
it was someone else, like independent artists,
Yeah,
it would be cool.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I mean, yeah.
We gonna connect on that shit anyway.
But
Facts.
yeah,
That shit
so
gonna be butter.
I say we definitely.
I'm here, man. I am here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to see all my people. All my
I
people.
want
prosper,
everybody
bro.
black winning, bro.
I do too.
We
I be
deserve
on
it,
that
man.
same shit. Yeah, I be on that same shit.
We deserve it.
And then to the point, I got skits in my head.
I can't wait to
I
see
want
some
y'all
more
to
of
do my
this shit.
skits.
I can't wait to see some more of your shit.
I need more people to do it. Like okay. Well,
Nope.
I'll tell you about this off the air, but
Nope.
yeah.
I don't want.
So, with all that being
I'll
said,
watch.
man, this is your boy Randy, man, and we are out till Thursday. Thursday, the Average Guy Podcast, live on Facebook, YouTube, and also on Tuesday, Facebook Live, and YouTube. And Monday, Sports Talk with the Average Guy, man. On that note, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.